And we're live!
Okay.
Sadly, there was no Dan here to be talking over this start because Dan is not here. Neither is Tom. Christian is. And now we
Yeah.
have Jack. If in the future there are somehow, for some reason, more subscribers on this channel and they go back through the old content, then they'll probably be familiar that Jack plays the Anonymous Footsteps game, which should be run tonight, but only Jack would have made it in the end, it turned out, because Tom could make it, Louis could make it, Jacob couldn't make it. So we incorporated Jack into this game. He is joining us for now. So yeah, we have a little small group again, like we did in session 3, but it should still be good, hopefully. It's Jack's first time playing Call of Cthulhu, though, so
Yeah.
if you know how he is with D&D 5th edition, which he's played loads, then you can imagine how shaky he'll be with this. I'm half joking. I'm sure it'll be fine. But anyway, if we get people to introduce ourselves, starting with Chris.
Yes, hello. It's the return of not detective, just
John Smith.
PC John Smith, player character, but also police constable. Haha.
What now?
A highly intelligent, badly educated cop. That's all to say, really.
And introducing Jack as...
Yes, I am playing. I haven't actually thought of a name yet. Just call me the Doctor for now. God. But yeah, I'll give you my second name as soon as you know.
Doctor Who.
No. Okay.
Yeah, playing a doctor, a British doctor, who is quite wealthy and classy.
Gentleman.
Yeah. Quick recap from last time for Jack's sake as much as anyone else's. We finished with the haunting ages ago on the house. However, there are other leads which that had led us to. So you went to eventually went to Boston to speak to the people about the Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Longbridge.
Yes.
Father to Peter Longbridge and mother to Peter Longbridge discovered that the mother was there but had passed away peacefully. The father had never been brought there, and it seemed that everyone who was brought with him couldn't remember that he even existed. Which was interesting. On the way back, you were run off the road by a lorry. You were then shot at by someone going past another lorry, which John Smith, Christian's character, spun around and managed to shoot. Cool. And to cause the lorry to also go off the road. And yeah, the guy then shot John because John was a bit stupid.
Just grazed.
Grazed. It could have been worse. Before then being shot by John. He had a mask, and his name was something.
Dan's our note guy.
Oh yeah, you'll need to make notes in this, Jack, as well, just FYI.
Okay.
The guy who's it was in my head. I literally knew it a minute ago.
It's James something, wasn't it?
Might have been. Should be in your notes, Christian.
Yes. I gotta find them.
So while Christian's doing that, yeah, that guy died. And there was something else stalking them, however, some kind of creature. And yeah, it was pretty bad, basically. They've got to a cabin, lit some torch or something. I can't remember how they did it. Some fire to try and ward it away because it seemed to be staying out of the light. It jumped at the window because there were some windows at one point. They tried to tag with the fire, knocked out their hand, set fire to the cabin, which wasn't great. They then got out the cabin and pushed the thing into the cabin and then locked it behind to try and make it burn. He managed to get out and run off, but they didn't hear from it again. And eventually they managed to walk the remaining few hours back to, well, run really, back to Arkham, where they then recovered a bit before speaking to locals and then going to see the Teamsters at their little place outside the town. I can't remember what we called it. I've lost that word again as well. Where they learnt some stuff about this guy, and he did seem to know Peter Longbridge quite well, who you believed was the first Teamster, the driver of the first truck, the one which ran you off the road originally. You found the note of paper in his locker, which said that that they think someone knows and they need to do it tonight. And then had a phrase on it which you did not recognize. Well, actually, no, which by that point you did recognize.
There's something about the 4.
Which was stay away from the 14.
14.
In Latin, I believe. Again, in the notes. And yeah, you then spoke to some other Teamsters who were there. He said it's quite quiet, but if you got to know him, it's better. They didn't really know if he was religious or not. And he was kind of just, you know, one of the guys. It was pretty normal, they would think. He then went to go and check on his house. And just arriving there, you saw Peter Longbridge closing the door and walking off down the street, and you were just following him. So, you followed Peter Longbridge away from this guy's house, and you didn't get noticed, and all he did was walk back to his house. No, it didn't go anywhere else or anything, and you didn't seem acting very suspicious. So you planned that you'd go and have a look at the guy's house later that day. However, then the Detective Sergeant Jenkins and research analyst Tancred Gillingus were called off onto another case. They needed some extra hands, so John was going to go back and have a look himself.
Yes. I just happened to bring along my good doctor friend.
Yeah, you see, yes. On his way to leave, the detective inspector called John over before he did. And there was another man sitting there in a quite smart clothes, a top hat, a fancy monocle, quite small man, and said, John, Constable Smith, I'd like you to meet someone. This is Dr. William Hobbs.
Ah, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too, good sir.
He is he's a doctor from the England, from Britain.
From the England.
England is my city.
That does sound like something an American would say, actually.
He's a doctor from Britain, and he will be assisting us for now with examining. He will be helping our what's the word I'm looking for? Crime scene investigation teams in respect to murder inquiries and so on and so forth. However, I thought just so we get an idea of how we do things around here, you could take him with you to go over the house that you needed to investigate.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Cool. I'll leave you two to it then.
Okay. So, you're a doctor, eh?
Yes, trained in London, you know. Very, very high class standards we have over there. Not like, you know, these these professionals, I suppose you could call them over here. Where do we seem to be going? I haven't really been briefed on the situation.
Well, we're going to go investigate a house for things.
Well, okay.
Jacob Elliott's house.
That's the one. Okay. I couldn't find my notes. They were I moved everything around early today, in fact.
Sounds like a great plan. To save Christian from doing it, John would basically explain this guy who had died in not confirmed circumstances, and how you believe he, how you know pretty much that he was the attacker of you guys a week and a bit back, when you were knocked off the road by another truck. And you're looking for information that might give you more evidence against the man you believe to be behind this, Peter Longbridge.
Yes. What he said.
Exactly. So, you head off to the house of Jacob Elliott.
Yes. Let's go to Jacob Elliott's house. Did we have a key?
Well,
I believe you do, yeah.
Did we get out of the locker?
You do now, anyway.
We do now, anyway. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go to the house then.
Indeed. So you go to the house and go in. If you both make me just from looking at it from the outside when you arrive, just don't really know what the right thing to use here. It's just kind of a
spot hidden.
Spot hidden doesn't seem to... Okay, if you make me a spot... Yeah, make me a spot hidden.
Yeah. 52. Normal success.
Okay. And Jack?
Alright, so I'm running percent 100, right?
Yep, and you want to get below the number.
19.
Okay.
And what's your spot hidden?
Spot hidden, I need to open my... 45, so yeah.
So if you look at the small numbers...
22.
And what's one below that?
9.
Okay, so that's the half and a fifth. If you get below the 22, in this case, that's a hard success. Below the 9 is an extreme success. Basically, they're better levels. So you got a hard success there.
If you get a 1, it's a critical.
If you get a 1, it's a critical success.
I notice everything about the house. No,
yeah, you kind of both look at the house. It's a pretty normal looking house. There's nothing too special about it that kind of jumps out at you from looking at it. To your trained eye of having lots of properties in your past, Dr. Hobbs, it's quite cheap. You're not entirely familiar with how expensive the market is in the States, but the property doesn't seem to be that expensive. From what you go this night, this guy, he was a teamster. He was quite a young man, so it doesn't seem that out of the ordinary. It doesn't seem that weird. This house, like where it is, its size, makes sense to you. Though it is a bit kind of, not dilapidated is too strong a word, but it's not in the best keep. The outside isn't anyway. Which suggests, well, he had enough money maybe to live there and like keep the water running, all that kind of stuff. Maybe not to kind of refurbish the exterior of the house, which again is kind of what you'd expect.
Cool. Looks a little down out of here.
Well, I suppose he mustn't have wanted, a built fun. I mean, never mind. I just go shut. I need to throw this away in a minute.
He's been making brownies.
Oh, I
Mm.
like brownies.
Me
They
too.
Jack special brownies.
They're not. I used the pre-made mix this time.
Right. Let's go in then.
Okay. Can I now get a spot hidden check? In the true sense of the spot hiddenness.
Yes, you can, but it's very failed.
Yeah.
2 fails.
2 fails.
Okay.
You notice nothing wrong.
You notice nothing wrong.
Oh, I just now got to open the door and get shot in the face.
So John, you go up to the door. You produce the key.
Mhm.
Single bolted. Put in the key. Unlock it.
Yep.
It unlocks easy enough. The door swings open. You're greeted with a long hallway,
Mhm.
all the way down to what seems to be a room at the back, and then you've got a door 5 feet away from you, another 5 feet kind of stairs, and then another sort of 10 feet just before the back opening is another door.
Okay.
So 2 doors and open stairs. Well, 3 doors and open stairs.
Okay.
Kind of a terrace style house, so quite long,
Long and thin. And
long
tall.
and thin and tall. Yeah.
Hmm.
Where
I
do you want
guess
to start?
let's start at the first door then. Do you want to stick with
Yes.
me or go out on your own?
Well, lead the way. I'll follow.
Okay.
So you're going into the front room essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Right,
So
we're gonna close and lock the door behind us.
yep. You do so.
Does it seem like
So you go into the front room. It's this room's quite empty. There's a desk that's against the window with a chair, kind of looking out onto the street.
Mhm.
But there's quite a layer of dust on it. Not like a layer of dust which would have accumulated the past week or so since his death, but definitely a bit longer than that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't appear to have been used in quite a while. There's also some bookshelves with a couple of odd books. Some things you've read, some things you haven't, but all stuff that you've heard of. Nothing that leaps out as weird or strange or Latin for that matter.
Okay.
But apart from that, this room is pretty empty. Looks like it hasn't been used in quite a while.
Does the desk have any drawers in it?
Ever since the first game, you always
Ever
have to
since
check.
that first game,
yeah.
It does actually. It has a drawer, kind of like a long one, which is just beneath the table. But trying to open it, it is locked.
Don't have any. There is a locksmith, but I'm not going to try that at all. So that's going to end badly.
So I build a better.
Um,
Wait, damn it.
Are there any pictures?
In this room, there are not any pictures. No, you can see some like screws in the wall where pictures could be hung, but there are no pictures there.
I'm going to look between and behind the books in search of a key.
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden. 90. That's a
Okay.
fail.
While you're doing this, what is the good doctor doing, Jack?
The doctor's just looking around at the books, seeing if there's anything that strikes out of them, just not really paying attention.
Okay, if you make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay. 85, a massive fail.
Okay.
We're very good rolls this time.
It just looks like a pretty standard front room to you.
Yeah, he's just waiting for, the
Mhm.
policeman that he doesn't really know yet. May think he's a bit dumb, but
The forensic analyst just staring, doing nothing.
okay.
So you look through these books, but you don't seem to be able to find anything back there.
Okay, looks like there's nothing here. Let's move on to the next room.
Well, lead the way, good sir.
So you move on back to the next room, which you're going on the left, which seems to be a kitchen. It goes mainly as you're walking in, it goes off to the left. Kind of, you've got a understairs cupboard, kitchen extends onto the left. There's a small table where you imagine he would eat breakfast, stuff like that. And then to the right, there's another small passageway.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's look in the cupboard under the stairs first. Okay.
Yeah, you open the cupboard. Under there, you can see there's a broom, there's a mop and a bucket, there's a dustpan and brush. General cleaning utensils. It's quite dark though, because there's no light in this cupboard. So it's difficult to make out anything else.
I should get my torch out and have a look.
Okay. When you get the torch out, you can just about see something rather peculiar. The walls aren't they aren't painted. It's kind of exposed brick. So it's hard to notice, but it's like you can tell there's something wrong, and then you notice, you kind of figure out what it is. There appear to be on the side walls kind of claw marks, very very faint. So you reckon actually not that recent, but claw marks on the walls.
Please, for the love of God, don't let it be the octopus rat. Oh. Right then. I guess I will go for let's keep.
We will wait for Christian to return.
Yeah.
While he's looking in the cupboard, what is Dr. Hobbs doing?
Dr. Hobbs is just looking down the corridor, I suppose, having a peek in the kitchen.
Okay. Make me an appraisal roll.
Okay. 15. So that is a hard success.
Nice.
Not a good one, though.
A hard success is a hard success. So from looking around the inside, it looks much more well kept than the outside. Aside from the front room, which is very dusty, everything else looks like it's been pretty well cleaned, at least up until the last week. The broom cupboard, the stuff that's in there, it seems quite well used. It's not very dusty at all, despite being in a cupboard where things usually get dusty. There's not even really any spiders in this small room. You kind of notice. So it looks like the guy liked cleaning, or there's someone else who did like cleaning. To you, the furnishings aren't particularly expensive. No mahogany or anything like you would expect to see, or like you've got in your home. But for like as you'd expect, like nothing out of the ordinary jumps out at you.
Okay.
Sorry, Christian, what were you saying?
Okay, I was saying I'm going to have a general look around the cupboards and have a peek in the fridge and stuff. Maybe look in the oven.
Okay, yeah, so the fridge stinks. Because of the just kind of there's some food still in there which has gone off a bit now. But that's if you even had a fridge in the 20s. They may not have done, but if they did have a fridge, then it does. If they didn't, then you kind of just don't do anything. But in the cupboards, there's some kind of there's some bread, there's some kind of spreads. You find a cutlery drawer, all the usual stuff, cooking implements. Again, nothing that strikes you unordinary about this man.
Huh. Cool. And you said there was a little
Yes. Yeah, there's like a little doorway, kind of, that goes out to the back.
Yes, let's have a look through there.
You walk down, it seems to be on your left as you go, there is a door which seems to lead to the outside, like a back door, and then beyond that there seems to be like a downstairs toilet.
Yeah. Have a quick peek in the toilet.
The toilet it's a small room. It's literally a very small sink and a toilet. Again, there's nothing out of the ordinary. It seems.
I'm going to try the key on the back door to make sure we can open it. and have
Okay,
a
yeah,
quick look.
you had a backdoor key as well, actually, so it does indeed work. Because yeah, you've got like a front door and a backdoor key.
Okay, just want to make sure. I guess let's move on. You said there were 3 doors downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to
Yeah,
the third.
so you go out of the kitchen and turn left into the back room, which is like a lounge. There's a couple of like fairly comfy looking armchairs. There's a fire kind of place. But it may be for decoration as much as use. It's definitely not been used recently. There's another like kind of there's windows at the back, like quite big windows, kind of looking out to the back. Yeah.
Guess that's
There's like a coffee table as well.
yeah. Is there anything on the coffee table?
There's like some coasters, pretty standard coasters. There's an old newspaper, but it's just a weekly newspaper, kind of like the general one people get. Nothing weird. There are a couple of paintings in here. They're kind of just like copies of fairly well-known, like prints.
Yeah.
Again, pretty usual stuff.
Well, I think for this room, just for a quick search, let's pull the paintings forward slightly so anything stuck behind would fall down, and have a quick peek in the fireplace.
You have a peek in the fireplace.
Probably use the torch for that.
Yeah, you have a look. You use your torch. Definitely not been used recently, but nothing out of the ordinary. There's a picture of a boat on the ocean. Fairly choppy seas, it seems to be. When you pull it forward, something does drop out from behind it, and when you look down to see what it is in fact a key.
Attention, Doc. This is how you do this. Investigating.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're the expert in this. I'm just here for the adventure, if you must know.
That fills me with a lot of confidence, Doc.
Good. I'm just coming along for the ride, to be honest. I got quite bored.
I got bored of open heart surgery.
Yeah, so very high demand, but they do pay a lot, so,
Anyway.
All right, I'm going to go and check out if that key fits the lock in the desk in the front room.
You head back to the front room, and indeed it does. You turn it and
inside?
You open it, and it's empty.
Oh.
Make me a spot hidden roll, though.
13. Almost an extreme, but a hard success.
Okay. Nice. So you like, oh damn it, at first, but then you kind of look again. The depth of the drawer
seems a bit
from the outside seems a bit off to what it is inside. And after a moment of trying to kind of feel around, you kind of manage to lift up what's the false bottom. And beneath it, you come across a lot of papers.
A lot of papers.
A lot of papers.
Right. I want to say, Doc, have a look upstairs. I'm going to sift through these.
Well, right on it, and I just,
Goes off.
I might actually say, just in case you find anything up there, take this, and I'm going to pass him one of my spare pistols.
Oh. Okay.
It's dangerous to go alone and take this.
You know how to use this, right?
I've used rifles before, but this contraption is no different, I assume. Just it looks as just
a little smaller. Okay.
They say size doesn't matter, I suppose.
Yes. So you head off with the M1911 that you've now gained. While John has to look through these papers. There were all kinds of stuff in here. It seems to be, as he didn't have a safe, maybe, you imagine he just stored all of the important documents in here. You can see rent payments, bank information, that kind of stuff, mainly. There seem to be some letters from someone close, maybe a mother or a girlfriend or something, which are all, like, kept wrapped up. But you can see by the writing, that like the kind of and the wording that you're pretty sure you know what they are. There's a couple. There's 3 pieces of paper though, which you end up kind of sieving out from the rest. Excuse me. One of them is a piece of paper that has, again, scrawled writing, quite similar to that of the note you found in his locker. Again, quite creased. Well, no, this one is quite creased, unlike those which are not. Which says, every Thursday, 9 o'clock. And beneath that is an eye with the 3 Y-shaped things around it, the symbol you've seen many times now. Next to that, there's another one, which is actually an address, and it says Peter Longbridge, number 14.
Number 14.
Now, I can't remember, was that 14 Main Street?
I think it was.
Yeah. Yes, I think it was. Number 14 Main Street.
And the third?
So, yeah, and then the third one is the interesting thing. The third one is a blank piece of paper.
Oh.
At first glance.
I put it up to a lamp or a torch.
Mm.
Shine my flashlight through the back of it.
Yeah, no, it does seem to be a blank piece of paper, even like looking at it like that. However, why there would be a blank piece of paper in here? It seems rather odd. Like it could just be an accident, but everything else is rather important stuff, or like kind of interesting information that you know to be kind of important stuff anyway. So you keep hold of that and the other 2 as well.
Well, I'm going to say, using my great intelligence and my knowledge of all things investigatory, I'm going to whip out my lighter, keep it far enough away from the paper that it won't catch, and see if I can make any markings appear that might be on the paper with the heat.
The heat. Okay. You do this, and at first nothing seems to happen. But after a few minutes, you do start to see some writing appear.
Okay.
However, it is in like kind of bits and pieces, so you're not entirely sure what it says as of yet.
Okay.
But before we find out what it says, we will switch over to Dr. William Hobbs.
Oh, okay.
So you reach the top of the stairs. There is a landing. There is a room to your left. At the back, there's a kind of like a door to a back room. There is the landing, which has a door at the opposite end, and then the landing goes across behind you, and there's a door there to the right.
Well, no time to sit around. I just go and open the closest door. So.
Yep. So you go into the one on the left. The room is blue. quite light blue. There's a shelf, but there's nothing on it. There's some cushions lying about on the floor. There is a cot in one corner. And there's kind of a small chest of drawers as well.
Sorry, what was that?
If you make me... Actually, no, what were you going to say?
I was going to check out the shelf and the drawers and the cot. Just go around, fiddle with each.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you make me a...
What roll would it be?
Let me see.
I got a 62, so whatever it is probably failure.
I was just going to say actually just a straight intelligence.
Oh,
So I think it's a success.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was going to say from what you can see, this room looks like a child's room.
Yeah.
Like a baby's room. However, the dust in here is similar to the level of dust that was in the front room.
So probably a miscarriage or something.
So, from your experience, being a doctor, well, you're not personally experienced, but you reckon that people, if they suffer these kind of very, 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 very tragic things, they kind of
keep the room
keep things like maybe keep things as they were, but also don't go there very often. The amount of like kind of dust and just eeriness in here is even more so than that of the front room. Kind of when you open the door, the kind of a cloud comes up and you kind of cough. Is it kind of?
Yeah. I'm guessing there was nothing in the drawers or shelf or anything with the cot.
Yeah, you look in the drawers and they have been emptied.
Okay. Well, on to the next room.
Yep. The room at the back is a little bit bigger. And in it you find many things. Sorry. Sending a message to Dan. You find many things, but none of them are really useful.
No. Okay, next room then.
Sorry. Yeah, no, there's kind of more shelves, some books on them, another chest of drawers, a wardrobe. Make me another appraisal roll.
Appraisal. Okay, I need to get where is appraisal? Need to get below 40, and I got 42. Damn it!
So
Spend
this
some
gives
luck.
us a chance to you explain another system. Do you remember vaguely how in the Conan system
Doom points.
you could give doom points? Yeah.
No,
It's a similar idea, but not exactly the same. You can expend luck, which decreases your luck stat, and so you just click to lower for you to pass a thing.
All right, I'll do it by 2 then.
Yep. So if you change your luck from 55 to 53, the thing is though with luck is sometimes you will be required to make luck rolls. If you're like, oh, can I have a look around to see if one of X is here?
Okay.
And I might make a luck roll. The more luck you use, the harder it will be on your luck rolls. You do get luck back at after certain points, but yeah, just so you know. But yeah, so yeah, you spend 2 luck, so you're about to leave, and then something catches your eye, and it's actually one of the legs of the wardrobe, and you notice that it's a similar style to the leg on the desk that was downstairs.
That's certainly something to notice.
Well, is it different from all of the other legs on it?
No. They're all the same.
Okay.
And you suddenly think that you suddenly have a look at the kind of the style of the wardrobe and stuff, and
Just looks the same.
all the stuff in this room looks the same, and it looks kind of more like more feminine, more like women's furniture, maybe.
Okay. Suppose I looked for it yet.
You've not yet.
Okay, well I'll go for it then. I suppose just
Okay.
see if there's any like hidden compartments or something.
So yeah, you open them and they are again empty. There are still some coat hangers in there, however. But yeah, looking around, it just seems to be an empty wardrobe.
Hidden compartments, like I don't know, tries moving the coat hangers as he remembers that there was important papers in the other one. So
Yeah, you try that.
guessing nothing happens.
Nothing really seems to happen. No.
Back up from it a bit and have another look at it. Just wondering why it's different.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure.
Yeah. Have I checked everything else in this room?
The other chest of drawers again was similar story to the one in the other room, empty.
Okay.
This room doesn't look as like
Dusty.
not used as the other room. Yeah, not as dusty and everything.
Okay.
But not frequented, maybe.
On to the next room, I suppose.
Yeah, you head on to the next room, which is the front room of the house. The master bedroom, this is. But before we get there, we will jump back to John quickly.
Yes. So, has more of the message started to appear?
Even better than the
hello.
message, Dan has started to appear.
Dan has appeared.
Yeah.
Hello, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
I know, I was doing uni stuff.
Yeah, that's completely understandable.
And for the record, Hoy was popping up because I had an observer game going, but you know.
Fair enough. But yes. So, Dan, could you quickly introduce your character to us?
It depends what we're doing.
We're doing Call of Cthulhu.
We're doing the same Call of
We're doing the
Cthulhu we
same
were
Call
doing
of
prior.
Cthulhu.
Well then, you will have to give me an amount of time to get my character sheet.
Cool.
Your Tancred
I'll
Gillingus.
keep on looking at my...
Oh no,
Thing
I
then.
know I'm Tancred Gillingus, I just can't remember anything else.
Okay,
Other than
yes.
I have a flashlight. I have a flashlight.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
we'll come back.
flashlight.
We'll come back to Dan's introduction. So yeah, Christian,
Yes.
you
Me. Yes.
can read the note now.
Ah, what's the note say?
It says, at the bottom of the chapel,
At the bottom
the
of the chat.
west-facing wall will
Okay.
lead to greater enlightenment.
Get my notes back up.
Oh god, my ears! Okay.
At the bottom of the chapel,
The western wall
facing
Yep.
wall
will lead to greater enlightenment.
into greater enlighten.
I don't think it's that hard to say, Chris.
Enlighten. I'm really bad at typing
Oh, you're typing,
on a
right.
keyboard, on everything. There we go.
There's my notes. I knew they were somewhere here.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Cool. Got it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to investigate that at some point.
Indeed.
Right,
Indeed.
so last time was session 5, right?
Indeed.
Okay then.
Jupiter.
Yeah. I'm Tancred Gillingus. Pretty bad at everything except education.
He's
Uh,
educated.
Pretty educated. I'm not smart though. I can't apply it. My
Yeah,
intelligence is below average. Average.
Average.
Average. I also can't talk. Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Apparently I'm 42.
Oh, fair enough.
Hadn't noticed that. Don't know if that was you or me, Ollie, but that's apparently how old I am.
I can't remember either.
Damn, you're so much older than me.
How old are you?
I think I was 25.
Whoa.
I don't know how old I am. Do I need to roll for it?
Yeah, I'm 25.
You're probably at least in your 40s as well, Jack.
Man,
You're an
he's
old
young
man,
and
Jack.
messing
Am I
everything
old?
up.
Yes, yes. I am.
You're a wealthy doctor, so
Yeah, I suppose lunchtime.
not going to be that young.
So who's Jack?
Jack is playing William Hobbs, or Dr. William Hobbs.
Dr. Hobbs. To
Dr.
you,
Hobbs.
What's your
Um,
what's your education?
80.
He's very well
Oh,
educated.
same as me. Damn it! This was my one unique bit. Curse.
Well, you lost it now.
But yeah, he's a doctor from Britain who is now in America.
See,
and
you wouldn't
is-
let me born in. You wouldn't let me be born in anywhere that wasn't Arkham.
I know.
It made me very sad.
And yeah, he was there to help with like culinary stuff basically. But he's been sent with John for now to like just kind of learn the ropes how they do things.
Oh, so where am I?
You'll appear in a minute.
Okay, cool. If that's me being chased, I'm going to be pretty annoyed.
So you find that note. Jack. William goes into the front room. This is definitely used, like a lot. Well, not anymore, but was used a lot. And you kind of go in here. Again, there's a wardrobe, there's a chest of drawers, there's a bed. There weren't beds in the other ones. Well, there was a cot, but there wasn't a bed. Yeah.
You get it all, like people sleep here.
Yeah, people do sleep there. Or did sleep there. But that is not everything.
Bless you.
Now it's everything. No.
Bless
Thank
you.
you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So again, it's a similar layout to before. There's a small desk. There's yeah. There's a desk. There's a bed. There's a chest of drawers. There's a wardrobe. Where do you want to look first?
The bed, I suppose.
The bed has not been made. The sheets look fairly clean. But yeah, it's not been made. It's kind of just been looks like it's been got out of in a hurry.
Didn't walk in on someone, did you?
Or you can you're at the house of Jacob Elliott, deceased.
Wait, who was he again?
Guy who
John
tried
shot
to
him last time.
shoot us.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Mr. Explodey Truck.
Yes, Mr. Explodey Truck. Oh yeah, that was the other thing he did. He had a bomb, and
Yeah.
he blew up the truck
Jesus, why
and
is he again?
everything. But yeah, so yeah, there's nothing else you can really see about the bed. It's quite nice. It's a double bed. So yeah, here's what you notice.
Okay, nothing special. Suppose go through the drawers, go through everything, I suppose. But
Okay, yeah, you look through the drawers. There's bits and pieces of stuff, but again, there is nothing
that stands.
that stands out. I'm sorry for saying that so much, but it's just generally the case.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. However, you do notice on the table something rather interesting.
Should I don't know. What is it?
It's a note.
Da, da, da. Okay. Pick it up. Read it.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you. But you don't know much about what you're actually doing here, so that may well be why. But it says, "To who this may concern, my name is Jacob Elliott, and I lived at this house. However, I have a feeling after tonight, I may not anymore. I've become involved in some rather shaky business, I must say, and I'm not proud of it.
He's a member of the mob. I knew it. Just
Great coroner action there.
However, everything is beyond my control now. If I wish to see my family again, then I must follow the Dark Man's wishes. If you find this note, most likely you are from the police, and you are here to investigate my house. I will say only this. If you find anything related to me, I'd advise you to stay away from it. For your own sake. And that ends the note.
okay.
Nice.
Puts it in. Well, yeah. Takes the note. May as well give it to the people downstairs. But is there anything else in the room that?
As you're putting the note away, you see on the back of it, there's a sketch kind of drawn on the back of like a little wave with a little boat on it, and a little key behind this.
Must be his gang sign. Okay. Okay. Take note of it, I suppose. Wait, was there any more rooms upstairs? There should be one more.
There was one more, yep.
Yeah.
You go and have a look at there. It's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Used quite regularly, but you can tell. Pretty substantial. Pretty standard bathroom. Nothing worthy of note, really.
Okay. Well, after that, head downstairs. See what's going on.
Yeah, you head downstairs. Just as John is coming out of the front room.
Mm-hmm.
And you see each other again.
I have this note for you.
A note? What does it say?
Well, here you go. I pass it over. Yeah.
Pass it over. What does it say?
Ollie,
It says,
need you to.
"To who this may concern, my name is Jacob Elliott.
Uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah. Basically, I might die. I probably will die after tonight. I've got involved with some business, kind of that I didn't really want to, and I'm ashamed about it, but that's the way it is now. And if I ever want to see my family again, then I need to do as the Dark Man wishes. If you're reading this, you're probably the police investigating my death or whatever. It doesn't actually say this, but you know what I mean. He would advise you to stay away and not get involved."
A bit late for that.
And then you also notice on the back is the picture of the little boat with the key below it.
But we already figured that one out.
There's also
One
something
step
else
ahead.
I noticed. Upstairs, the wardrobe in one of the rooms is the same style as the desk. And the only other thing that was of particular note was there was a children's, a crib and a children's bedroom, I suppose, but it's not ever been used. So my prediction
Never at
was
all.
it was.
I mean, there's no did say about his family.
Well,
Family.
it doesn't seem that it was ever inhabited, but.
Or not in a
Has
long
anyone-
time, anyway.
Doesn't look inhabited whatsoever.
Yes, full of dust.
That just means it hasn't been inhabited for a while, though. Surely there could have been
Ever.
someone in there at some point. Right. I know you're new to this, but leave the assumptions to me, okay?
I see how it is. Ooh.
Your accents are incredibly grating.
But Dan, I'm trying to convey the accent of your people.
Incredibly grating.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say inaccurate. I just said grating.
Okay. Right. So, show me to this this wardrobe that looks the same as the desk.
Okay. Goes upstairs.
If it really does seem remote.
Takes them to the back room. You do make the same conclusion that it seems more like more of like woman's furniture kind of thing. But apart from that, you also have a look around. You can't seem to find any kind of like secret compartment thing with this one. Just looks like a room. But again, whoever lived here or in this room also seems to have left at least a short while ago. Not as long ago as the other room, the child's room.
Look at the child's room, trying to figure out what gender the child is.
Guessing male because of the light blue.
It's light blue, you'd reckon male, but you can't
Okay.
be sure.
Right, so my conclusion I'm drawing from this is this Mr. Elliot acted as part of a group that ordered him to try and kill us that night. Obviously, his family's been taken, probably a son and a wife or girlfriend, by a dark man. I have no idea who that is.
Probably a mob boss,
guess-
if I say so myself.
Possibly.
John, would you remember the Dark Man?
I would remember the dark man. Okay.
Do you not remember the Dark Man?
The dark man.
The Dark Man is kind of the thing that the Church of Contemplation
Oh, that
was contemplating.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Him, that Dark Man. You
That
would
Dark-
assume. You would assume. Dr. Hobbs would not assume, obviously, but
Okay.
whether you share the information is entirely up to John.
Right. Yeah, we know this dark man. He's not a nice guy.
At this point, you both hear a knock on the door.
Careful, it could be forces of the dark man. Keep your gun drawn. I'm gonna go see who it is and draw my gun and slowly make my way, trying not to make a sound
Like
towards the front
James
door.
Bond style, ready to just unload. Oh gosh.
You get to the door and immediately notice it's the figure of Tancred Gillingus.
Gillingus, that's his name. I was trying to make a note of it. I thought it was Gillingham.
No, it's Gillingus, which is the name of the tribal person who founded Gillingham.
Tancred Gillingus.
No, his name isn't. I don't think their name was Tancred, but there was a
Wasn't it?
warlord called. My name is Tancred, but not the person called Gillingus from real
No, I'm
life.
saying your character name is Tancred
Yeah.
Gillingus.
No, you're right.
Right.
You've got to complicate
Right.
it. I'm tired.
I know, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault.
Is
Right, well, I think I'll give him a little bit of a scare. I pull the door open and just put the gun out anyway. Who are you? Oh, hey,
Tancred.
how you doing? How you doing, Tancred?
I'm doing all right.
Found some
Right, you
interesting
didn't
stuff
shoot
in
me.
here. Found some very interesting stuff. Do you want to have these notes?
Sure.
And in the 4 pages now of notes.
What do the notes say?
One of them, let's see. There's one that says every Thursday, 9 o'clock, and it's got the little weird eye logo.
I'm
thing
not
on
gonna
it.
lie. When you say in this accent, I genuinely struggle to understand what you're saying.
There's another one that says Peter Longbridge, number 14 Main
Wait.
Street.
Every
so
Thursday
that's
at 9, was it?
9 o'clock.
Yeah. What was it?
Don't know AM or PM, but o'clock.
Yeah.
The next is Peter Longbridge.
What happened at 9 o'clock?
It's a note. It's a piece of paper that says every Thursday, 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
The next one says Peter Longbridge, number 14 Main Street. Which we already know about it. And then there was this one written in invisible ink. That says, at the bottom of the chapel, the west-facing wall will lead to greater enlightenment.
At the bottom of the chapel.
Yes. Yeah. The west-facing wall will lead to greater enlightenment.
Wall.
The west-facing wall. That's Canadian. The west-facing wall
Will
will
lead to greater enlightenment.
lead to greater enlightenment.
Yeah, the last note's
Oh,
from
no, there's not
Mr.
enough space. Oh well, will lead to greater enlightenment.
Okay. And the last one is basically Mr. Elliot warning us not to get involved because the Dugman has his family and stuff. He thinks he's going to die tonight, and then that was the night that he in fact died.
I can't spell
I
Elliot.
think.
Mr. Elliot.
Cool.
Cool. Was coerced
Yeah,
by
and it was the Dark Man.
Dark Man. That's awful rude of him, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, indeed it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not by kidnapping, by getting his family kidnapped, not by kidnapping his own family. This is a butchered sentence.
Right.
At this point, have I come downstairs yet?
Yes.
I'm just watching from like above.
Yeah, you don't know who this is.
Oh god. Right, what house number was Peter Longbridge again?
Number
14.
14
Main Street.
Main Street.
Street.
Did you think it was a different street? Because it might be the wrong street.
I thought it was a different street, yeah. I thought it was...
I can't tell me.
I thought it was Shafe Street.
It was Shafe Street. It was indeed Shafe Street. Main Street is where this guy lives.
Sure.
But yeah, you were correct. That is... I thought I was getting wrong. Yep, Shafe Street. Number 14, Shafe Street.
Man, I know this better than you.
You do.
Oh.
Indeed, Shafe Street.
AV. It's Shafe.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy lives on Main Street.
Good to note.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that, Dan. So yeah. Tancred, William, you have not met before.
Who are you?
Hey Tancred, by the way, this is Dr. William Hobbs.
Dr. Hobbs.
He's the DI said he could come along and help us.
DI?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector.
Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna guess Department Inspector, but I guess that's nearly right.
God.
I'm a police officer, trust me.
I have a warrant.
I have a warrant. I can break in.
God.
We have the key.
I could still break in if we needed to.
Right.
Tancred has been sent to get them to come back to the station.
Hey guys, you need to come back to the station. The DI.
Oh, why? Yeah.
Why? Why?
Why what?
Why do they have to come back to the station?
You don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
The GI, I don't know.
The DI said he wanted you back. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I'm just the middleman here. Don't shoot the messenger like you were going to with your gun. Don't think I'll forget that.
Right. Oh, by the way, Bill, do you mind if I call you Bill?
Yes.
I'm not
Fuck
talking
you.
to you. Talking to William, Bill,
Doc
Yes.
Bill.
Doc Bill. Can I have my pistol back now?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Oh, do you still have two?
Yeah, he's got two.
I was going to say, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Say you will leave to head back to the station. Can you all make me one final spot hidden check?
Oh,
Yes. I
Or
can.
first spot hidden check.
Oh,
God, I forgot to get... Oh,
something. Oh, it's 90 something anyway, so it doesn't
Ooh.
matter. I
Uh,
2
forgot that.
seconds while I fetch my dice.
A
Yep.
critical success. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Just a hard success. 13.
Okay. What did you get, Chris?
I got 90 something. I'm not sure because I accidentally moved the other one, but it's a failure either way.
Okay. Was it a critical failure?
No, it's not a critical failure.
Okay.
Wait. Spot
It's
hidden.
critical failure
No,
to
this is
99.
60. No, it's a critical failure if your skill is 40 or below. It's 96 up to 100. But if you've got above 40 as your skill,
It's 99.
it's 99 or 100. And I think I got 96.
Okay, cool.
But my skill's higher.
I have the
so-
dice.
Nice. Do the rolling, Dan.
Oh no, which one's the right one? though?
Sprint for them,
I'm never going to be able to stop doing the accent.
please. God.
It's that dice
I think Biggles
plus
was worth, to be
another
honest.
dice.
Yes.
I thought
Yeah, D10 and
Biggles
D
is worse.
percentile.
What are you saying?
D10 and what? Sorry.
Percentile.
Percentile, the ones that's basically a D10 that's got the tens.
Yeah, no, I
That's
know
a
what you're doing.
10.
I know what I'm doing.
You?
Yeah,
You sure?
Is it a D20, right?
68.
Is that a success, Dan? Or a failure?
Depends. I'm going to find out. Spot hidden. It's a failure.
Okay.
Curses.
That is a
Both-
shame.
Both
I must mute.
both John and John's gonna miss this. Both the doc and the copper. As you're leaving, you just suddenly feel something. You look back, and in the window on the top floor, this is the first floor, or they would say the second floor, I think. In the Americas, you see a figure. You can't make it out. It just looks like a shadow, just staring down at you for a second, and you get this strange stinging feeling in your forehead right there. And I need you both to make me a sanity roll.
Do I need to make one too?
Yeah, just you and Jack.
What did we see?
You saw a strange, dark silhouette of a man standing in the second floor window of the house you were just in.
Oh
And you got
dear.
the stinging feeling.
I failed my seeing.
I got 54. Where's the...
Surely I didn't spot the hidden. Right?
Yeah, wasn't it me and Dan that... What did Dan get?
I failed.
Dan failed.
Oh, so I was the only one
I
that...
failed.
Oh, you failed. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
failed
did.
really
What am I
badly.
talking about? Sorry.
I don't know.
So yeah, Jack, just you need to make me a sanity roll.
I got 54.
What's your
Okay.
sanity?
Sanity's 31, so...
Right, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
check
okay.
how sanity works because I'm not sure if it's calculated it correctly. Let me just check. Sanity begins at a level equal to your power score.
My power's 60.
So your sanity should be 60. I do not know why I had it as 31.
Okay.
Which means that you
Pass.
passed. And so you only lose 2 sanity.
Now. Okay.
So if you figure what that means, so basically the more things you see, the more sanity you lose, the more it becomes easier for you to go insane.
The more it becomes easier.
You know what I meant?
The easier it is for you.
Positive feedback.
Yes, positive feedback.
Indeed. So yeah, you just turn around and see this figure, and you're just like, what the flip is that? And
Chaps, what's that in the window? Just...
What? And I don't see anything in the window.
yeah, you kind of look back and gone.
Look back and look back.
As in you look back to them, and then you look back at the window. It's gone.
That's a double take.
Yeah.
Must be my imagination. Never mind then.
You
Trying to
do
lose it, old man.
try and get the a strange tingling sensation on your forehead though, which you can't, like, as a man of science and medicine, you
Seems to
clue how
be
that works.
cancer.
Oh, do you want an aspirin?
I have an aspirin.
No, I seem to be fine.
You sure you don't want an aspirin?
The pain is still in the forehead. That has remained, even though the figure's disappeared.
To be honest, yes, I could do with one. Just...
Yeah, we have to have them quite a lot. I always get these strange headaches. I think it's the air.
Oh no. Just... Okay. Takes an aspirin, I suppose.
Strangely, doesn't seem to have much effect.
Oh.
However, you all head back to the station.
Righto.
When you get there, it seems that most of said station is there. Most of the
Do you mean the staff? I mean, I'm hoping most of the station is in fact there.
yeah, the whole floor.
Where did the garage go?
It didn't have a what?
I think you mean the garage.
No. So yeah, no. Most of the staff are there. Looks like it's quite busy. When you get there, the GI comes up to you and says, "Oh, thank goodness. Where have you been?"
Well, you said to go and investigate that building. We kind
Yes.
of went and investigated
Yes,
that
sorry.
building.
Sorry, I've been yeah, lost track.
Been drinking again.
No.
Oh boy.
Water. Just
I mean, we've got a dog here if you want to have a chat with him about your problem.
just 1920s America.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has a drinking. Wait, no. Is it probation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, when did probation
Yeah.
end?
I'm pretty sure it is. It might not be. It might be just
Hey.
after or just before, but
I want to see when it ended.
it's
Not probation, prohibition. Why did someone say probation?
prohibition.
No, oh yeah, 1933.
Yeah.
So it is still.
It is still.
Doesn't
You
mean
really
I didn't
gotta
drink.
talk to someone about your heroin problem.
No, it's not. It's just
Heroin was legal then.
yeah, I know.
I
I
think.
think, but anyway, doesn't matter. We were just getting
Please.
worried that you'd got lost or worse.
We only come here every day.
I know. Something's just.
I mean, thank you for your
something's-
concern, sir.
Something's happened. Lots of things have been happening lately.
What happened?
The school,
Uh-oh.
School?
yeah,
Say
Arkham
the word. I'm
Elementary.
over there.
It's well, it's empty.
Is it the weekend?
No,
bank holiday.
no,
Should it be empty?
no. It should not be empty.
Oh,
Was there a mass kidnapping?
Well, that
Sounds
seems
like the mob to me.
I've heard you've got these problems over in America.
that's the only thing we can currently think of.
Oh, well, this guy, it seems, was in with the mob as well. I believe there's a connection.
Yeah, I suppose it's possible. Yeah, they all went in at 8 o'clock this morning, and
did
a
they disappear at
resident.
9?
No, a resident walking past at 12:30, and they'd have all been out for lunch. Just came in because we're not too far from there. Just asked if there was some kind of holiday or something because there were no children in outside. We went over and sent some to the school, and there's no one there at all. Everywhere's still open, like there were people, but they've all gone. We don't know when, however. Just before 12:30, which gives us a 4.5-hour margin.
8 and 12:30. Right. So it could have been at 9.
It could have been.
We when we were searching this guy's house, he said something about every Thursday. Is it Thursday today?
It is Thursday.
9 o'clock. It could be connected. It's got that weird logo on it that we keep finding all over these places.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm sending out search teams. However, I want you, given your recent history with these peculiar events, to go and investigate the school inside, see if you can find anything.
Yes, sir. We'll be right
Get
there.
on it now. Take the doctor with you if he's okay with that.
You coming, Doc? Yeah, he's just got a bit of a new problem at the moment. Doesn't like talking that much. I think it's all the people.
He nods. He says, "I have to keep Jenkins though. I need my sergeants.
Righto, sir.
I'll give him back to you as soon as I can though.
No hurry.
So yeah, you guys depart.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. You just agreed to go and investigate the school.
Yes.
Tancred and John, can you both make me intelligence roll, please?
Yes, I can. I dropped that dice. I'm going to rewrite my stats. You're
Oh,
not very intelligent.
Quick
Nick.
question. Does the
Might be
DI like
Oh
talk
dear!
about all of the creepy events happening, and he knows it's just not normal?
Pardon, Jack?
Does the DI know about all of the events that's happened? And
no.
We've given him
hints.
hints.
He gets the idea that there's something bigger than what they've said to him, but he's not.
To be fair, if we told him, we'd have to admit to all the buildings we tried to break into, and that would be an awkward conversation.
fair enough.
Anyway.
It's kind of accepted, at least by him, that this lot's kind of working beyond and without jurisdiction at the moment. So
He doesn't have any proof. No one has any proof.
You found your.
It's like nobody knows what really happened to Jacob Elliott in that accident.
Yeah, and no
So
one will
they
ever
must
know.
have everything burned down.
I thought you shot him. Just. Okay.
No. Shh. Nobody knows.
We'll have to shoot you if you don't.
If anybody
Stop.
did. If anybody did know.
Ah, I
Then we
see
have to
you're in
cover
with the mob
ourselves.
as well.
Anyway, what sort of
Anyway, on that
what kind of check were we
on that
supposed to make?
intelligence roll.
Intelligence, was it?
yes, please.
14.
I didn't do so well.
Nice.
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that then?
I have no idea. My regular succeed is a 40, so
So that's a hard.
I guess so.
Well, for my regular success,
Is it
I need
a
a 70, and I've got a grand old 88.
Right. Tancred, this reminds you that when you just hear this Thursday at 9, while this doesn't very convenient for now, you also remember it wasn't at 9, but it was a Thursday when apparently the Church of Contemplation met.
Yes.
It was Thursdays. And it wasn't night as much, it was like more like midnight when you followed the people who appeared outside the church.
Didn't we
it
also
wasn't on Thursday.
receive a note that said Thursday at 9?
That's what I was talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You just suddenly remember that when they're talking about Thursday 9 again.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's when the church met. I say quietly to my compatriot.
Good job. But yeah, you all you head off to the school. It's a couple of blocks away. It's you know it quite well. It's pretty close.
Do we drive there?
You don't drive there, no. You can
Have
just.
we got a new car yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe not yet.
Oh.
They don't need to know where the old one went.
Right, let's run there. Let's go Ninar. Once we run over there. I'll let the dog do that. He's the smart one.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, you guys you all head over to the school. And yeah, it is deserted and it's very creepy. Like schools are creepy enough being they're just like, when it's meant to be
Empty, yeah.
deserted. But
Are they? I don't think they're ever that
Have
creepy.
you ever been? There's-
it's
You've
Yeah.
never been to an empty school?
live.
It's just really
I think it's really weird.
Go.
empty. Yeah.
I have, and it was like the normal school, but marginally better because there was less noise.
Well,
But that's
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
there's no
It's
noise.
weird. Like,
And
yeah,
that's good.
normally there's at least like some noise coming from anywhere.
I don't think you should be saying it's good when loads of kids suddenly disappeared in the middle of the day.
I think this is an improvement.
Anyway. Anyway.
Anyway, let's go have
Yeah,
a
it's
look
creepy.
around.
The doors when you push they all open, they're not locked. So you pretty much got kind of free roam of the school, as it were, I suppose. I'm just gonna quickly get up Paint
Paint.
the survivor. We tried to kill it, but it would not be slain.
Wait, they're not killing it anymore?
No.
Oh.
Because they got so much protests.
Backlash from it.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
they were
this?
like-
Yeah, everyone likes
You know, they were
paint.
gonna-
They were gonna
Paint.
get rid of paint, and then everyone was like, "You can't flipping do that."
Oh yeah, they were going to get rid of MS Paint, and then they didn't. And thank God for that, because
It's Dan's amazing meme making machine.
I mean,
Right.
it's my amazing everything machine.
Right, can you
Also,
see paint, guys?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Oh wait, give me a second.
Is this
Yes,
going to be the room map?
Yes.
I can see paint. Oh, it's a box. That's one simple room.
Actually, I've got a better idea. This is going to show my forgetting on how to paint now. This will work.
Oh, what a nerd! I'd be so much better at you than this.
Whoa!
Well, as we know, I'm not a nerd like you, so
That's a good point.
Is the skull just a Windows logo?
It's the wind. Oh, I was gonna make that joke.
Wow.
Monster! Why would you do this to me? Is it supposed to not be aligned?
yep.
Oh, that's gonna mess with me. You wouldn't do this. Don't you
So
dare!
that it's not the Windows logo.
Oh, Ollie, don't you
Damn
dare!
it! Why did you have to say that, Dan? Now it's all going to be messed up.
What a great floor plan. Did we come in the middle of an earthquake by any chance?
just,
No. So
just
basically,
These are some massive corridors.
I'm assuming that's a gap between buildings.
pick at those
Actually,
walls.
Yeah.
I thought those were separate buildings.
Oh, I
They
thought
are
this was like a
separate
I thought it was
room
a
map.
one building. Yeah, I thought this was all one thing.
so did I, and then I
Just
decided it
massive
wasn't.
insulation between the walls.
So
Yes.
this is the front gate. The gate's all the way around.
Do you mean the fence?
Yep. Well, the gate's the missing bit.
Right.
Are these like the rubbish little temporary buildings that become permanent buildings?
They didn't have those back then.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
But
No, these. I'm assuming these are just wooden huts.
yeah, these are just like kind of huts.
They seem to have fences between all the buildings.
No, this is a path now.
Sure, this isn't a jail.
Yeah.
This does look a lot like Prison Architect.
Anyway, this is the path, just like a little path that goes between the different blocks.
Right.
That's first grade, second, third, fourth. I can't remember what it goes up to in America.
Well, it depends how big of a skull it is, you know.
I guess.
Have you got the kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, K.
And the offices. There's
Why would the
another.
kindergarten be at the very back? That's
There's
very
another.
poor
There's
design.
another site that has the other places. Yeah. But this is what those at this school.
There are in fact four. No, they're 5 grades. They're 5 grades in elementary school. Googling it.
Depends if you count the teacher as a grade.
It goes 1 up to 8, in fact, and also there's a kindergarten, maybe.
Yeah, sure. So this is the first 4 grades, and then the other 4 grades are on the other site. They're on site
Are
B.
Are they also missing at Site B?
No, at site B they are not missing.
Right. I reckon we should go investigate Site B.
Well, we're here now.
All right. Okay.
You have a look around. Well, yeah. Where do you want to start? Which building?
All right. Let's go to the
First
offices
person
first.
to-
Yeah, no, I would have said the offices.
Okay.
Nope.
You head to the offices first. And whether it's intuition or just you talk to. It actually
For the
serves you
record,
quite
you
well.
spelled Tancred wrong.
Is it with an E?
You just spelled it wrong horribly.
Hi.
Yeah, like really, really badly wrong.
Well, I suggest you spell it for us then, instead of complaining.
I think this is how it's. I don't know if this is how it's really spelled, but this is how I've spelt it.
I'd have not thought of spelling that at all. But fair enough.
I'm now going to pronounce it Tonkra from now on.
Tonkra.
I mean,
Tonkra.
that won't mesh with your accent at all, but fair enough.
Hey there, Tonkra.
My name's Tancred.
Anyway, you head to the offices, and it's split into lots of kind of like little rooms inside. Looks like there's like a teacher's
Office rock? What?
like office. You know, it's kind of like a teacher's room. What's that called? What do they have? A teacher's.
Staff
Oh,
room.
for the record, that's the French spelling of Tancred, and you didn't even get the English spelling right.
Fair
I'm going
enough.
to send you the English spelling now.
It's the faculty room.
Yeah, that kind. Yeah, the faculty room. It was like a reception, like a not receptionist, but like kind of office worker job thing. There's lots of filing cabinet kind of things.
Oh, a load of admin stuff.
Yeah, all kind of admin stuff. Seems to be a headmaster's office.
I think you'll find it's a principal.
Principal, that's the one. And it's in this one where you notice something strange.
There's no one here.
Apart from the fact that there's no one here.
There is someone here.
The administrative layout of this building makes no sense.
Apart from that.
Why isn't the kindergarten at the entrance? That would make
Apart
much more
from
sense.
that.
Where's the groundskeeper's office?
There is a hole in the floor.
There's a black
This
dot.
is where the children went.
All right, that looks like a job for me, fellas. I'm gonna get my torch out.
It looks like a camera now.
So,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna pop in the hole. I'm assuming it's person-sized.
Do you have a flashlight?
It's a
I
little
do.
bit larger than person-sized, and
a
it's very
flashlight.
familiar.
Look before you leap.
It's
maybe.
familiar. How's it familiar? It's not like that
Many
hole that
holes
opened
are
up in that
familiar
island, is
to-
it?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh. Oh dear.
But that one didn't take any people down it, though.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, right, yeah, it did.
We found them down there.
Yeah, but it didn't take an entire school.
No,
Vittorio,
it took-
Macario,
oh,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless all the children lined up in the teacher's office and were like, yeah, jump down the hole. Woo. Do
Right. I'm just gonna get my pistol out, and
you want a flashlight? I've got a flashlight.
I've got my flashlight. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to set up some police tape around the hole.
Okay. If I don't come back in a while, just come back down after me.
If we hear gunshots, we'll run.
If you hear shouts of gunshot, that's pretty. I'd appreciate it if you come up. Actually, do you have some rope maybe?
Yes, I do, in fact.
Cool. Tie that around my waist.
Got it. Do you need a shovel or a crowbar? Because I have both of those as well.
I have my own crowbar, actually.
Cool.
But basically,
Well, we can tie one end of the rope around your waist and the other end to like some office equipment or something.
I was thinking more. You guys hold on to it. If I give it a tug, pull
Well,
me
how am I
in.
going to set up the police tape then?
There are other people here, you know.
I guess the doctor can handle the rope.
Tape.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
God. I'm not very strong.
His life is in your hands now, Doc.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a winch.
Oh, really? I'd got you confused. Sorry. I thought you were on the front of a car.
All right. Anyway, I'm going in. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, you start to descend this hole, and like the hole that you came across in the
Asylum.
sanitarium, whatever. It's a bit smaller. It's actually quite a bit smaller, but it is again a perfect circle, which
Damn.
naturally is not really a thing. But yeah, you start to be lowered down into this hole, and for a while it just goes straight down. For quite a while, and then it opens out. And then you stop.
Have we run out of rope?
You would assume you have.
So we haven't reached the floor.
No. You reckon
Can I
you're
see the floor?
you shine your light down and you think you can see the floor, but it's at the very edge of the beam.
Right. Does that mean if I drop down, it's gonna hurt, or
Probably. It depends on where and how you land.
right? Hey, fellas! I ran out of rope, but I think I can see the floor. Should I jump it?
Well, if you want to be trapped down in that hole forever, be my guest.
Right. I'm gonna untie myself. If you guys want to come back down, be my guest. And I untie myself and try and lower myself down as far as possible before letting go.
Okay.
He was never seen again.
if you can make me a strength roll.
You need extra
Strength.
light, I'll fire my gun down the tunnel.
Oh, that's a fail. Got a 92.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't a critical fail.
Yeah.
Okay, so now can you make me a dex roll
That I can do. My dex is 80. If I fail this,
with one penalty die?
just yeah. Okay. So that's 31 or 21. It's 31. So it's hard success actually.
Nice. Okay, so you're like, I'm gonna lure myself and just kind of manage to slip out the rope, and you fall, but it's not as far as you were thinking, and you manage to like kind of get your feet and your hands out just to kind of like cushion your landing. It's still quite an impact though, and you do take 1 HP damage, but compared to all the other things that have happened to you, like being thrown
Falling out of a two-story window, being stabbed by a flying knife.
Yeah, I was going to say stabbed by a flying knife, being shot in the shoulder, being knocked out a window by a flying bed.
Breathing in a hell of a lot of smoke.
Yep. It's you're okay.
This is every day now.
A bit
Being
like
run
yeah.
off a road in a car.
Yep, that too. But yeah, that happens. The guys at the top, you kind of hear this. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Cool.
What do you two do?
Nothing. I search around papers a bit. See if any of the teachers left anything of any note.
It just seems like people were having a pretty regular day and then stopped.
Okay.
Like you see some places people are writing like reports, it seems, and they just finished, stop mid-sentence, put the pen down.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If Chernobyl had happened at this point in history, I would remark that it's like that. Sadly, it has not. It's like Pompeii. Without all the death.
And the fact that the people are technically still there.
Well. Oh, what do you mean still in Pompeii?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why Chernobyl would have been a better comparison, but that doesn't exist. It's like Pompeii, but instead of being killed and turned into stone, they were disappeared.
Yeah.
It's like a hypothetical evacuation of a hypothetical Eastern European city as a result of a hypothetical, as of yet undiscovered technology.
Exactly.
In character.
Yeah.
So what's the light down here? Seeing as those two guys aren't going to come down.
So
did you want us to come down?
I kind of said when I get down there, you guys feel free to follow me.
Well, you know, okay.
Well, I'll stay up here and guard the rope and
But
police
you
tape.
said there wasn't enough rope to go down.
Doc, there's probably some forensics to do down there. You should probably go down.
Well,
I'll catch you, Doc.
You're the expert in this situation. I feel like you should.
Hey,
you when you shine the light back up, when John shines the light up, you can actually see the end of the rope. So if they actually manage to get down to the bottom of it, you should be able to like kind of not catch them, but like pretty much provide like a foot and then help them get down.
Yeah. You can stand on my head and I'll lower you down.
Okay.
All right, Doc.
Start shimmying down, I suppose.
What's your strength, Doc?
If it was on a scale of 1 to 100, where would you
on a
put
hypothetical
yourself?
scale of 1 to 100.
Yeah, 60. Not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
It's fine.
stronger than me.
Oh,
Jesus.
no, my
Stronger than me as well. What the hell?
break bones with my bare hands.
Why are you a doctor? You'd be a muscle.
It's also like 5 feet, but yeah. So okay, if you make me a strength roll, then Jack.
37. so not a strong
regular
yeah.
success, which is fine.
Regular success.
And then make me a dex roll with one bonus die. So that basically you roll it. It's inspiration.
Well, I got a 4, so
Okay.
first time.
Well,
Well, roll it again.
roll
to see
again
if
in case you
get
get like a 3, 2, or 1. But
Well, the other one was 78, so
okay, so we'll take the 4, which I'm pretty sure will be an extreme success.
Yep, extreme success.
Cool. So yeah, you barely actually need John's help. You kind of use his head just like to kind of just allow you to quickly like jump off.
Reminds me when I went cave diving in Cornwall or somewhere.
Spelunking.
Yes.
Indeed. But yeah, you get down okay. So what's Tancred doing apart from putting the police tape around?
Well, I'd imagine I've finished the police tape by this point.
Me too.
I was gonna say I was gonna like guard the top of the hole because, you know, flying knives, man. And stand near in case they need to get out in a hurry, so I can like, I don't know, run away and get help if they need it. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and find a ladder.
Okay. Yeah. You kind
Or
of.
more rope. I try and find more rope or something, but try and stay in the room or within earshot.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really going to help either way.
Okay.
It's probably not, but
make me
it's the principle of the thing.
Make me a spot hidden roll, Dan.
Aye. Oh. Ooh. What's my spot hidden? That was a good roll. I'm using up all my luck. I'm really scared now. 17, and my normal success is 40.
So that's a hard success. Nice.
Yeah, I'm waiting to like fumble my gunshot and shoot myself in the head or something because I can feel it coming. I'm scared now.
Okay. So yeah, you do actually notice behind one of the classrooms there is a ladder.
Is it a long ladder?
It's not a super long ladder, but if it was
Fine, we've
down
got rope.
exactly.
I'm taking that with me.
So yeah, you head over towards the ladder.
Oh, is it a trap?
No, but we'll come back to you in a moment.
Nice.
You two at the bottom. You've got one flashlight.
Yes. Actually, can we shout up? Hey, Tancred! Can you drive your flashlight down? It's hard to see down here.
No, I'm in a different room. Can't hear you.
He's gone. He cannot hear you at the moment.
Well,
Well, he's dead. Let's go. Let's go have a look around.
oh God. Okay.
So yeah, you shine the flashlight around.
I
John.
probably should have said that I was going to find. Well, that would have been an idea.
It would have been.
Oh well.
It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, you kind of shine the flashlight around, and you can see, similar to last time, you're in one of these cave underground hole system things. There
I
is.
swear to God, if I find another man without any organs, stop shouting at me. I'm going to be so angry.
There appears to be a tunnel leading off.
Okay, I'm going to start going down the tunnel whilst explaining, in a very calm manner, Dog Bill, what it was we saw in the other tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And I've
How does
totally
Bill
remembered
take
all
this new information? Jack.
Doesn't really. Sorry, I was just talking to someone.
Fair enough.
What was
Basically, it tells you that they've been down one of these holes before in a sanatorium.
Have you now? Sorry.
And we tell him about the guy we saw that looked incredibly mutilated and definitely should have been dead, and then wasn't, and then said
spoke to
something
you.
that I can't
I was looking for the rope at the moment, going, okay, I could probably run for it. But no.
And then me, with the only light, starts to walk down the tunnel.
Oh, that's just great. Oh, very well. Begins to follow. Just kind of keeping silent at the moment because I know If there's anything down here, it'll go for the light source. He hopes.
I'm going to turn around suddenly. Maybe try and give him a bit of a scare.
just very.
And then I'm going to pass him my pistol.
Pistol.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Just in case.
Okay.
I think he will go.
Right.
As it's not.
So yeah, you two start off down the corridor. Tancred,
Yes.
you are walking over to this ladder when something catches your eye.
I told you it was going to be a trap. Okay.
You see a large truck stopping against the road. A man
Okay.
looks out at you. You don't recognize his face, but that's because you can't see it.
Is he wearing a mask?
He's wearing a mask,
It's going to be like a Dalaran or something.
and he levels what you can only assume is a machine gun at you,
Okay.
and fires.
Are there no other policemen here?
No.
Oh.
Great.
Is there a
Okay.
doctor
The
with
entire
an analyst and a...
Yes, that's all they needed.
All of the children in the local neighbourhood are probably dead or missing.
Well, no,
Just,
because they were sending all the other police officers to go and look for them around the town.
In the Teamsters Union.
Turns out it was just a field trip off to the local
I'm
park.
assuming it's the same mask that Jacob was wearing.
It's a very similar one, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he fires a machine gun.
What kind of machine gun?
I can tell you in a moment. Yeah.
A Maxim gun.
Maxim gun.
That kind of
They
thing.
got a hand cranked Gatling gun.
Well, he fires multiple shots at you with a gun.
Okay.
Um,
Well, this might be bad.
I need you to make me a dodge roll.
Okay. Half dex. Okay. Man, remember I said I was using up all my luck? 21, and dodge is half dex. Dex is 60, so that would be 30. Success.
That's success.
Oh god, thank god.
Indeed.
Am I using the right dice? Because I seem to be rolling quite low.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You've just been lucky.
I don't like it. I want
Right.
to roll badly. Oh, I guess I rolled badly on the spot hidden. So it's not...
You did, indeed.
So then that was ultimately a good thing, because that was just lost sanity. Oh no, I don't know what I think. I need to fail an unimportant roll to make myself feel better in a bit. Okay, so what happens now?
I'm just gonna roll his percentile and we'll find out. 62, yeah, so you see this coming and you just dive out the way.
Man, I'm like a truck. I have PTSD for those.
It's a truck, and it also, you recognize the type of truck, and you see the guy with the mask, and you're just like, nope.
I'm getting out of here.
And yeah, you dive back into the classroom that you were in.
So the office block.
Yeah, the office block, that's the one.
Okay.
As you just hear this, yeah. Amazing sound effects. And smashing of glass and such. Yeah.
There you go.
What'd you do?
Remember, we're American police.
Oh, God.
Do the people in the hole hear the gunfire?
You don't know that.
Okay.
Do we know that?
Could I make an educated guess?
you guys just about here. You reckon, given that it's not that far away and the hole is quite echoey, that they may do, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay, well, I'll go off of that then. Making a barricade wouldn't be overly useful because, you know, wood. How many rooms is in this building, this block?
This one's kind of just like one long kind of room.
Of course it is.
It's segregated like with the there's like boards they have in like huge like office places, and there's like each person's got the little computer space and the boards.
Cubicles.
Yeah, cubicles.
Police tape probably wouldn't stop this guy. Man, if only I'd picked up explosive mines back at the station.
Do you not have a gun?
Pardon, sorry? What's that, Chris?
Do you not have a gun?
I do have a gun, but he is a machine gun.
Yeah.
Logic would dictate that I am at a disadvantage in this situation.
You're an American policeman. You've got to fire.
I mean, I've got to fire back, but I don't have to fire back now, and I don't have to fire back without backup. Do I have like a radio?
No.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be invented yet, would it?
No.
Because of course it wouldn't. That was World War II.
The hole in the floor is looking more tempting.
The hole in the floor is not looking that tempting, because if I go down a hole, then he only has to fire in one direction. I can't even dive out the way.
Also true.
God, do I have a rattler? Like early police forces had, that I can rattle for help? Like, one of those? Just, help me, rattle, rattle, rattle.
You could just shout down the hole.
They did it. Well, right. Were there many people on the street? Did I notice when the truck pulled up?
Not really, no.
Is there any chance that anyone on the street could have possibly heard gunfire and thusly?
It is possible, yes. And they'll have all probably run away. Someone maybe would have run to the police station. So you may get back up, but you may not. You don't know.
Okay, well, I guess I can only really go down the hole. Fine, I guess I'll go down the hole.
You descend down the hole.
Why can't I get that?
There are more bullets.
Well, I'm in a building now. He's going to take a... Like, we saw the layout. This is the very back of the compound, and he'd only just pulled up. I've got a grace period here.
Yeah, no, you do. They're just kind of hitting against like the wall and stuff. You can hear them, but they're not close to you. Yes, I'm going to need a strength roll.
You can... Oh, no, this is going to be where I roll badly. Strength roll. Strength is 50. 68.
So
That's fine. Just means you got disadvantage on your decks.
yeah.
Okay.
So roll your dex. You need to do it twice and take the low one.
Higher one.
Higher one. Higher one. Higher one.
56. Oh god, my dex is 60. And 3.
Well, that's a standard success then.
So I would have been really good if we went at a... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have been really good if we went at a disadvantage because I rolled that 1 second. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm fine.
So yeah, you jump onto the thing a bit fast, kind of. Yeah, a bit faster than you mean to, and kind of slip off the end. But
I know I should have done fireman pole training.
But yeah, you kind of managed to again, like John, get you kind of use your hands and feet to cushion you.
Fair enough.
So you only take 1 point of damage.
Take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Can I shout, guys?
They kind of hear this.
Well, looks like Tucker has decided to join us.
Can I shout, guys?
Yeah, they hear you.
Can I shout, guy with a gun?
Yeah, that's me.
Actually, can I wait until I catch up with them to say that?
Sure.
Cool. That way they can't run off ahead of me.
So yeah, you shout, guys. They kind of turn around. You get up. They're not going too far. You can see the other flashlight. You run after them. Say the guy with the gun. What do you want to do now?
What do we want to do, guys?
Well, there's only one way out of here.
Wow.
I'm not going back up the pit that I just jumped down.
I'm assuming that's not the one way out of here.
Well, in that case, there's only 2 ways out of here.
Can't really reach the rope.
There
So.
could be multiple ways.
Well, we could reach the rope. We could just like get the good doctor to give us a lift and leave him.
I mean, also there is a guy with a gun up there apparently.
There is also a guy with a gun. Yeah, yes.
So in my mind, going back is no longer an option.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess we'll go further down the pit, and if we hear a thud, we should probably turn off the flashlight so we can't see where we are.
Yes, he won't suspect we're in the only way out of that pit.
Well, no, it's more, I don't know how big this hole is, and he won't be able to aim. He can just spray
You're
and
now
pray.
in like a You've now gone slightly down this like underground corridor thing. So
Is
he
it
can't
single
hit you now.
file?
You could probably fit 2 people, just about.
Well, I make sure that I'm not at the back before I tell them there's a guy with a gun.
Yeah.
I stand in front of the good doctor and then say,
If this guy was to even follow you, you've got, I reckon, a good 5 minutes on him.
okay.
Do you want to pick
I
up the pace a
reckon
little?
we'd have a
Jar?
good approximately 5 minutes exactly on this fella.
Do you reckon we should, jog a bit, just in case?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
No, then.
He had a gun
We jog.
capable of firing multiple bullets in quick succession.
So, yeah, you guys kind of jog off, going a bit faster.
He might have been a member of the mob, I'm not sure.
What did it look like?
He had a mask.
A mask? Like the mask we saw on Jacob?
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or similar, anyway.
Yes. Similar.
Right.
Yeah, so, you guys start running down this corridor. And after a couple of minutes, you come to what seems to be a door.
Oh my god, guys, this seems to be a door.
Is it a locked door?
Dun, dun, dun.
Trying to find out.
Spooky door.
Yes.
I want to find out.
As I'm at the front, I'm going to try and open the door.
The good doctor is at the back.
Yeah.
So you push, and the door does slowly swing open.
Shall we open a bit faster, mate?
And you are greeted again with the familiar stone walls of the underground kind of place that you were in the last time you were in one of these holes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if it's the same place, but it looks very similar.
Oh boy, we're here again. What's the layout of the land like?
From here, there's actually just a kind of just a straight corridor, which leads to like an opening at the end. If you and Tancred want to make me an intelligence check,
I can.
17, which
Nice.
is a
1.
hard success. Oh, fine, just show me up then.
I'm really scared now.
okay, so you both come to this conclusion, just Tancred a bit quicker. You have been going in the right direction to reach the like council building.
Ah,
The local council government is behind all of this.
are we going to
Well-
tell him that the tunnel we were in last time went to the council building?
That's up to you, but you're definitely unless you've completely lost your bearings, you're definitely going in the right direction. So you do believe this is the same kind of underground place as before, but you don't recognise the corridor which is extending
Am
out
I
in
aware
front
that
of
the
you.
last tunnel went to the council buildings?
You were there.
Okay. I do not recall that, but fair enough.
That was the second session, I think,
No, fair enough.
or the third. Quite a while ago, either way. But yeah.
The tunnel, like one before, heads to the seat. To the seat of the local council government.
It's quite dark still. Obviously,
Can
there are
we-
torches, but
Can
Yes,
we
Sam?
shut the door behind us?
Yep.
Can I attempt to use my lockpicks to lock the door?
there's no keyhole.
Alright. What else do I have?
Can we
on me?
barricade it with something?
Yeah, can we try and
Tape it up.
barricade it?
Put the police
Oh,
tape
you've
on
got
it
a
so
you've got a
nobody will go
crowbar.
in.
Can you try and barricade it with the crowbar?
I'm not leaving my crowbar behind. Use yours.
I'm not leaving my crowbar behind.
You put some police tape on it.
Good. I can accept that as a solution.
Cool.
Oh. Can I leave, like, twisted, kind of twisted police tape, just like ankle level
Right.
behind the door to try and trip him over when he gets through?
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Try and do that like twice because it's pretty dark and he won't be able to see.
Okay, yeah, you try and do that. And then the three of you head off towards the other end.
Police tape, you've come in so handy.
And as you put the flashlights up, you suddenly see that in the corridor beyond, there seems to be a line of figures standing there.
Are they
Oh,
like
dear.
statues?
Point gun at said figures.
Are they? Do they look like statues or like
You
people?
can't tell from this distance.
Hey, if you fired a shot at them, we'd probably find out pretty sharpish.
Yeah, I'm not going
You
to fire
probably
a shot
would.
at them.
Why aren't
Maybe.
you?
I may be a member of the police, but I'm not like that. Dude.
Honest? Oh, they could be the children.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we're being chased, and it's a risk I might be willing to take.
Anyway, before we find out, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We'll break after these messages. Meanwhile, I am going to try and trade some stuff on Counter-Strike. Hopefully this will now work.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm
You?
good, thanks.
I wasn't asking you.
How are you?
Doing all right?
Good. You're not freaking out at all?
Not really, no.
Yeah, good.
I've put my police tape traps.
Oh, John needs help. Of course, John needs help. John needs help.
Who's
Right,
John?
boys.
Which John?
John Farr.
Whoa, can't say last names, Chris.
Tall John. Tall
Okay.
Chris. John.
Okay. We shall now continue. Is Jack here?
Yep, I'm here.
Cool. In which case we shall now continue. As you edge closer towards these figures, you start
Well,
seeing...
I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to fire a bullet or not at them.
I'm going to walk towards them, gun drawn, torch up in their faces.
All right, well, I'm going to turn my torch off, but aim at him, and also go off to the right a bit. And take the good dog with me.
I'll probably also shout, "Who are you? Identify yourself."
I'm going to shove the good dog slightly
This
over.
is
A bit of giggles was coming through there.
ACPD? Arkham City
Oi,
Police
look.
Department?
APD.
APD, just APD. Oh yeah, of course. That's not
Police department wing of the local
Right.
governance of Arkham.
APD. Hands up.
You get no response, but as you move closer, it becomes very clear that they are the children, or at least some of them.
Ew.
Are they unable to speak or just scared?
They are all standing completely still, like they're not moving at all.
I'm going to lower my gun and wave my hand in front of the nearest one's face.
They're just glassy-eyed, just staring directly forwards.
This is creepy.
Make me a sanity roll, John.
Righto. 11. I succeed
Yeah.
in being sane.
You. This is pretty creepy, but the amount of things you've seen before, like, this isn't too bad. It's very creepy though.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I guess we'll have a look around, see if there's something that's
You're
causing
gonna call
this.
us over so we know that you're okay.
They're all right. They're the kids. They're a bit in a weird
Okay.
state, though. You might want to you might not want to look closely. Actually, Doc, see if you can figure something out.
Well, I looking at
Right.
Do they have to do with sanity as well?
Make me a
Can I-
medicine roll,
yeah,
and
I
both of you make
I
Yeah.
can make you a medicine roll if I
or
want. If you want.
Psychology.
medicine.
Okay.
I can do a medicine roll. I'm good at that.
No, it's my thing.
Uh,
28. Yep, that's a hard success.
Okay.
all right. So you wanted me to do a sanity check anyway, didn't
Yes,
you?
please. Can you both now make me a sanity check?
Oh, whoa! This is going.
20! I'm good.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh no. 36, 47. Okay.
So yeah, you're fine.
Oh, come on. Roll badly already. Jesus, I'm scared now.
Yeah, this is a disturbing sight, but for the two of you who have had other encounters with the weird stuff, it's okay. And for the doctor who's had some interesting cases in the past, generally surgery and stuff isn't for the faint of heart, so he's okay. But from what you notice, there's no kind of well, the only way to explain it is that they seem to be catatonic.
Do they looking at something?
They're just all staying straight ahead. Like the what you could put it down to would be them being catatonic, but they're also clearly not.
Right. And when you say that they're staring straight ahead, do you mean like just random directions?
No, like directly in front of them.
Well, they
Like
seem
their
to
eyes
be
have all centered like towards.
Right. Well, I'm going to go and see what they're looking at.
Yeah, what I mean, but they seem like they're catatonic, but they're not. Is in the way that they're not responsive or anything, or more like they're in a coma, I guess. Which I don't know if they knew about those in the 1920s.
Probably, but as in, it wasn't that backwater. Backwater? That's not what it is.
Backward. But yeah, they look like you can't really explain it medically. They're just in some kind of like hypnotic state or something.
Must be. I've only heard stories from witch doctors in Africa of how they could hypnotize people. I have no medical knowledge that could relate to the situation.
Maybe the mob knows.
I think they may be mob recruiters or something. God.
Anyway,
Can I like
Also-
shake one of them?
yeah, you do so, and they kind of just.
Can I try and backhand one of them? Just
Step out of it!
Step out of it, you.
Don't worry, I'm a trained doctor. Slap. Nothing more I can do.
I'm afraid I
have a
pronounce
warrant.
you legally dead.
You slap one of them. I guess it's the 20s.
It's America. It's fine.
You get no response. They're kind of like.
Can I try turning one of them like 180 degrees? Just turn them, see if they like.
How many
Yeah.
are there?
You can see at least just looking up and down at least like 30.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to take them and pull them along as we're chased by a guy with a gun.
Damn, if only we had the rope.
We have police tape.
tape and drag them along.
Yeah, we found the kids. They're being strangled by tapers. We pulled them along this corridor.
I don't know. Maybe
We had
everyone
nothing.
grab a
The
kid
police
and
tape
put
was
it
like
into
this
your
when we
stomach.
got here.
The neck was the thinnest part that we could wrap it around. I swear.
Right.
Anyway, If you
Again, I'm
you
gonna go
kind
over
of try and
have a
move
look at
on
what they're doing
180,
with it.
they don't move back.
I still go to look at what they're looking at.
Yeah, so you sort of does the good doctor and research man follow or kind of stay there?
What's what?
Let me check this out. You guys, I don't know, it could be nasty.
Take cover behind the children in case the guy with the gun turns up.
Right.
Right.
Is there like any pillars I can look for? Any potential cover?
You really don't like the idea that there's a guy with a gun that shot at you, do you?
No, he does not. Not that you can see. This is all pretty. Well, there's like an opening, so like you can hide behind the opening, which leads to where the corridor you were in before is.
Okay. Before you run off, can you give the good doctor your gun?
Yeah, I already gave it to
I
him.
already gave it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he did.
Good doctor, get on the other side of the door and like don't turn your light on and just like. Right. So basically, I'm gonna say we do this because to make sure we don't kill each other. Give me. I'm just gonna do a paint real quick. This is.
Don't worry, my patients have a 75% survival rate, so
Oh, that's pretty
I
good.
believe I can.
What are you doing,
Yeah,
Dan?
for this
I'm
time,
doing a paint to show our positions.
I believe I can. I may not be an expert on killing people, but I'm certainly able to.
You know the vital bits, right, Doc? No, sir. You know the
Yeah,
vital
yes.
bits, right, Doc?
Yes, there's the brain, the heart, the left leg. I find what I normally remove during surgery. That seems a very high fertility.
Right, can I send a picture? I'm gonna send a picture.
Click on the green arrow, the green background with the white arrow.
Sorry?
A green background with a white arrow.
Screen share
I'm
down.
not screen sharing.
Screen share paint. It's fine.
No. I'm not doing that. I've got. I don't want people to see my desktop.
They won't if you screen share from paint. They will only see paint.
I'll just send it directly to you on Skype, and
Okay,
then you
do
can
that.
screen share the picture.
Fine.
That's my hastily made positioning diagram.
It works.
Yeah. It's as good as the one you made.
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's not worked again. Okay, that's fine.
It did work. It did work. It was
It
there
worked for
briefly.
a second.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and
I'll
then you
do
got
it-
rid of it,
I'll
you
do it
monster.
again.
Stop trying to hide my artwork from the world. I've got a GCSE in this, you know. I'm qualified.
I can't believe you did GCSE art, man.
I can't believe I did GCSE art.
Door. What? What's that?
The
Are you
door,
doing a crossfire?
yeah, basically, if we stand like that, we won't be firing at each other when something comes through the door. And we're going to do that, basically. And we're going to lay on the floor, and I'm going to leave my torch in the center, shining at the door, I guess.
Can I come back and stand at the center? And then there's three of us shooting.
I mean, you can, but I thought you were trying to find out.
Why-
We're doing this to buy you time
I mean,
if the
I
guy
am.
with the gun comes through.
Why do I feel like
Okay,
we're
okay.
about to be mobbed by a bunch of zombie children? All right, no, never mind. I wouldn't think that in the actual.
Well,
thing,
I
but-
suggest we do that positioning,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. Cool.
Because that way there's no way we can kill each other, and then there's a light shining at him from the middle, so we'll be like, haha, fire at the middle, and then we'll just fire back, and then hopefully not die would be ideal.
Would be, wouldn't it?
Maybe I should put the torch on the shoulder of a child, so it looks like we're there, and he'll fire it then before he sees us.
You're horrible, you know that. I'm gonna put in a complaint with the DI after this.
You're not there.
I'm not letting
Right.
anyone know these thoughts. Okay, this is only pragmatism. Pragmatism, I promise. Yeah, no, in retrospect, that's a pretty terrible idea because we kind of need these kids to come out in one piece so we can go back to the thing where, like, we found the kids and they're not dead. We don't want to have to explain the car that nothing bad happened to
Mm-hmm.
again. That would be awkward. And
Yeah.
also sanctity of life and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
So,
over to you.
So Chris, you keep John keeps walking, and there's more and more children.
Okay.
And the corridor does seem to go on for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But after said while,
Yes.
you come to an open room,
Yes.
which looks familiar to you.
Okay.
There is what seems to be like an altar in the middle. There is currently nothing on it.
Oh, I wonder what's intended to be put on it.
Hmm
Lots of
I'm
children
gonna
nearby.
scan around the room as much as possible.
Some candles,
Have a good old search around.
maybe a sacrifice of food, some
You
bread.
see, there are in fact there is actually light in this room. There are like lights on the wall, like
Are you gonna call us over, or are you know?
candlelight lights.
Okay.
And there is some light around this altar thing, and the pathway that leads up to it is on a kind of downward slope. It's a bit like it's. You're pretty sure this is the room that you saw the man in before,
Ah,
but you don't remember this like corridor being here.
okay. Do I see the other corridor that we used to get in?
You see the no, that was further up.
Oh.
There was like a ramp down to this bit, and then it went up, and then there's further back up was where you came in and stuff.
Where we came in last time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming I won't be. I probably think I've gone too far to be able to shout back at this point.
Yeah, they might hear you, but we're going to go back to them now because suddenly there's a banging on the door.
Housekeeping. Nah, okay.
And then it kind of shoots through the door. Police tape is not bulletproof.
Oh.
Wait, so he's firing through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of manages to wrench the door open eventually.
Does it hit any of the
Can we
kids?
just open up on it now?
He does not. Well, it depends. You want to wait? Were you going to wait to see if he fell over anything first, or
Yeah, that's fine.
right? So
What, to see if my traps work?
yeah,
Oh, yes, please.
92 and 82. So he manages to fall over both of them. So if
Nice.
you guys are planning on shooting, you can already shoot. Like,
Yeah.
but he does fall over both traps.
If he's fallen over them both and we hear the thuds, do we get an advantage?
Yeah, you'll get one bonus die, and he'll get a penalty die.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Both.
Yeah, apparently he fell over them both somehow.
Well, he kind of falls over one, and gets up and tries to get out of the way,
He
and
does
then
like
misses the
a
other.
front flip and then just falls over.
He does a front flip and then a second front flip.
Exactly. And that's
Neither of
what
which being intentional.
I thought one was like here, and the next was a bit further along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he like stumbles over the first one, then he's like, oh, falling over slightly, and then he goes on the next one and he just face plants. Okay, cool.
Let's shoot. What do
I
we
guess
roll?
we're firing.
We roll d20s?
Jack,
No.
what do you think?
D100s.
Percentiles.
Well, I got 30.
Uh,
And my
37. Oh god, that's just a success.
I have a skill in rifles, but not handguns.
Yeah, you don't.
So is it just 20%? So I
Yeah.
miss. Oh, I miss.
Well, you got an
30.
advantage. So roll again.
Oh,
You can roll against your advantage.
Do you roll again if you
come
succeed to
on.
see if you get a better success?
You can do,
I
yeah.
don't. I don't. Oh yeah, I missed. I missed the
Do you wanna
guy
roll-
that was like.
Do you want to burn 10 luck?
Not really. Can I act like my pistol? Can I hold it like a rifle? So
Can I get
That's
a,
not going to cut it.
Can I make can I make a stock for him out of police tape?
Not right now.
Damn it! Right,
you-
so my first roll was 37, which is
Right.
just about a success, and my second was 95, so 37 it
Really
is.
a fail. A crit fail. But yeah, no, that's the 37, which is a success. So that is
And I
going to
point
hit.
out that I'm firing multiple times here, like pulling the trigger multiple times.
Uh,
I could before.
yeah, but there is a specific way that that's meant to work. And I
Well,
can't remember what it is.
squeezing it 3 times is extra time you squeeze it. It's an extra disadvantage.
Yes, it
I
is.
thought.
That's it.
Oh god.
So you can make your second roll just at standard, because you had a bonus, and then the third
Okay.
with 1 penalty.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, I'll do this again then. 91.
Okay, that's a miss. And 1 with 1 penalty.
Uh,
So roll twice, take higher.
oh, yep, fail 72. And that was the better roll. No, that was the second roll. So take worse. Yeah, no, that was the worst. Cool, cool. Right, so I hit once.
Okay.
And the weapon is 1d3. No, that's unarmed. 1d8. This the
Indeed.
d8? Yes. Don't fail me now. 8!
All the 8.
Nice.
Please die.
Okay. So,
What does the regular hard extreme thing mean?
That's the rating of your success.
Oh, okay. Right, makes sense.
I
The
can't remember how
hardest
that works
is
in
extreme
regards to damage, because
Well,
yeah.
mine was a regular success in any case.
it's fine.
You roll for the damage. Hard, I'm not sure.
It doesn't
And
matter.
the
'Cause
extreme and crit, you automatically get the max.
Max damage, yeah.
okay, well, mine was a regular success in any case.
It was.
I'm guessing I don't fire more than one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just fire one, you're just like, and you just kind of hear ping, came off something. But
Useless.
Dan's like,
Make sure to
Yeah,
mark your
but-
ammo as well, Jack.
I'm a doctor, not a shooter. No.
yeah, make sure to mark off. I believe M1911 is 7.
7.
Yep.
She got 6 shots.
It's your ammo, though, Christian. So
Yeah, but it's your weapon that you've got
At the
You're
moment,
keeping
so-
track.
Just remember
I'm
6.
not gonna keep
Remember
track of your
you're doing
shots.
6. Okay.
6. Yeah, Dan is on 4. So you fire the first one, and you hear it, and the second and third just kind of. But the first one does hit, and you hear the guy crumble to the floor,
He was already on the floor.
even more to the floor.
I hear the guys shout pain.
Yeah, he's very pained. What do you do now?
Shoot somewhere, maybe.
Well, while you decide what you do,
Okay.
Christian, you
Yes.
John starts to hear the sounds of gunfire.
4 shots
Ah.
to be precise.
And you can see flashes coming from down the corridor.
Well, sounds like they're having a fun time. I'm going to leave them to it and keep on looking around here.
And then you notice something.
Yes.
The
what
child
do I
at the
notice?
front of the line is moving
Oh,
He's going to commit to
where are they moving?
towards the altar.
Well, I'm going to try and stop them from going towards the altar.
What do you do?
I'm going to
knock him out.
put my arm around their waist and just hold on to them.
You do so. And rather strangely, find yourself kind of being like
Dragged along the floor.
dragged along.
Oh,
It
I'm going-
seems like they're kind of like their feet are
Inhuman strong.
like connected to the floor or something.
oh.
It's like they're magnetic or something, because like they're just powering along. Like it's like you're holding onto them as no effect.
I'm going to jump on the altar before they can, and therefore they can't get on it.
You do so. And the child who's kind of they're still with this fixed eyes straight ahead. They're kind of like moving at like 90-degree angles, like all rigid. They get up and try to get on the altar,
Oh,
and then it does realize that you're not there, that it can't get on because you're on there, and then it steps back.
japed.
You then hear a noise.
Oh, what kind of noise?
I'm
I'm going to jump off of the altar away from
Aliens.
whatever that noise is.
Make me a dodge roll.
That's a D8. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's a fail.
What was it?
88.
Ooh, as a fail.
Hmm.
So you do get off of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said you were going to get off. But only as this just bolt of energy just comes down from the ceiling. Just
Oh,
and yeah, it doesn't catch you, but it's extremely bright. And you can't see now.
oh!
You're dazzled. You're not blind, but like you cannot see anything.
I'm gonna wildly shake my gun around and start shouting in a good blinded fashion.
You do that. Guys at the bottom. What do you do now?
Is the guy dead that we just shot?
He's moving, but he's like on the floor and like just shouting in
Quivering.
pain and yeah.
I was like, well, take that, you evil fiend. No. Can I go and grab the Tommy gun off him?
Yeah, can I? If you go forwards, I'll cover you.
All right, cover me. I'm going in because I need to be this close to actually hit him.
Can I actually? Could I fire another shot at him before the good doctor gets near?
Yeah, roll
want
me.
to disarm him so
roll
he can't
me-
shoot us.
Yeah, sure. That's
Roll
my
me a
main goal.
volley thing.
Is there still an
you
advantage
shoot
because
me in
he's
the
still
back-
on the floor?
No, just roll me one straight.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
He's
he's
still-
lying on the floor, quivering in pain.
I mean, if he's lying on the floor shouting, I probably have a decent idea of where he is.
If you're lying on the floor and he's lying on the floor,
Just roll me it down.
Fine. 22.
That's still a hit.
That is still a hit, thank God.
So yeah, roll me damage.
6.
So you shoot him again, and he
Maybe he'll
pretty
stop
much
shouting now.
stops moving.
I'm taking no chances. Not after why. Not if he has a gun. Not if he has a Tommy gun. Especially since the last one blew himself up. I don't tell this to the good doctor.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you go over to him. This man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything about him?
He's quite young.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Should have
20s,
got involved.
some
with
point
the
maybe.
mob.
This is what the mob
Quite
does.
thin. That's all you can really tell about him.
It sucks in children and spits out.
Can
I
I
don't know.
take the Tommy gun away from him? Just
Hmm?
kick it away to begin with, then pick it up and bring it away from
Don't
him.
kick it away, Jesus.
Well, well, can I does it look like he's just going to unload on me if I get to go?
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, wait, you put him down. Holy cow. I thought
do
he
you
was just
mean?
like, die.
He came at us
And
with
you
a
just
Tommy
killed
gun.
a man.
He came at us with a Tommy gun. I didn't have any other option.
Okay, I'll pick up the Tommy gun then. I don't know.
He's still wearing the mask as well, so you don't know what his face looks like.
All right, take off the mask. Ready to take some sanity points. Who is it?
You have no idea who this is, but you immediately recognise the face, Tancred, as John.
John Longbridge?
No, not John Longbridge,
Oh.
John Smith.
not John Smith, but the John that you met
John.
at
How many Johns are there?
Peter
John the Teamster.
Oh,
not
Wait,
John
I
the
thought-
Teamster.
I
No.
thought John Teamster was Peter Longbridge.
No, the Teamsters that you went and interviewed.
Oh.
There was John and there was Laurie.
okay. I put my fingers to his neck and go.
Wait, excuse me?
Dead.
Sorry.
What
Sorry.
now?
Where are you
I
putting
put my
this?
finger to his neck.
Oh, his neck.
Yeah.
I thought you said his dick.
Steady on. This isn't that kind of game.
I can't feel a pulse down there. Yeah, I pronounce him dead. Seems you
Jack,
died
mate,
from a
I might have to fire at
gunshot.
you at this rate.
I don't touch dead bodies, I swear. But yeah, and can I see if
Yeah,
he's got anything on him? I don't know. Take his Tommy gun, I suppose, but
He has a lorry key.
nope. Well, that'll be useful. Seems I have acquired transport.
Success!
But apart from that, there doesn't seem to be anything on him except the Tommy gun and the mask.
Okay. Well, now he said, "Wanna go see what John's doing?" Not this John, of course. They like hold up his head like,
Not this fellow.
the other one.
Does he have anything else on him, like identification?
Well,
On his he's got like a not a Teamster uniform, but that kind of thing. You actually see it does. There's a thing which says John. It's a lorry driver.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have a Teamster Union membership card?
Not on him, but he's not got a wallet on him or anything either. So.
Okay, that's interesting. So nothing that could be used to identify him.
There's a little name tag that says, "Hello, I'm John. How can I?" No, there's not. On his jacket, he's wearing a jacket. It does actually have the name John written into the
Okay.
into the name, into the label.
John written into
Into the
name.
label.
Oh, but that's in his jacket, so you'd
Yes.
actually have to take it off and look for it. Okay. That's interesting.
Christian, you're still floating around in the not the dark, but like it's dark, 'cause you can't see.
Mhm.
You hear the sound of footsteps,
Ah.
not coming
I hear
towards
them.
you.
Oh, going away from me?
No, you hear footsteps walking from the corridor round to the altar.
I'm going to try and make myself seem. I'm going to turn my torch off and just blend into the floor.
You hear the sounds.
No one will notice me. Mm-hmm.
You hear the sounds of a person getting onto the altar.
Uh-huh. Well, I tried. I
And
did.
then you start to hear this.
I'm going to close my eyes.
You can't see anyway, but yeah, you still close your eyes and kind of look away. And there's just this. And you just hear this sound that sounds like. Well, it's kind of like a ripping sound,
Okay.
and then more of a crunching sound. And it's just generally not a very pleasant sound at all. Kind of sounds like flesh being removed from bone, and then bone being destroyed, and yeah.
Oh.
And then this smell of like blood and viscera hits you, and you need to make a sanity roll. So by blinding yourself, you somewhat did yourself a favor.
If by blinding myself, do I get advantage?
No.
Well, guess who fumbled? The sanity roll. That's temporarily insane, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Okay.
How much sanity do I lose?
So you lose. You lose 2 sanity
Oh, okay, that's not too
because
bad.
that roll was awful.
I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay.
However,
What was it that you did? We did 1 sec.
so
I want to see
your
what people say about doing
is
temporary
temporarily
insanity.
insane. So I get to add a phobia or mania to your sheet.
Oh.
Oh.
And
There's a D10.
yeah,
Can I roll it?
yes, you can roll the D10.
Oh, actually, no. Wait.
Yeah, you roll a D100,
Uh-huh. If the result is equal to or less than intelligence times 5.
Roll me
Investigative
a
focus.
D100. Roll me a D100.
92.
Okay. Hang on. Let me read this again. That's not the same thing. That's fine. You didn't lose more than 5 sanity.
Yes, that's something else.
Yeah, that's something else. I was reading the wrong bit.
Sanity rules. One second, I'll have a look at these.
So we never played this game enough to really remember everything.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had anyone have that. That's about... No. Homeless? No. I'm not doing that.
If you roll over your sanity, you lose a greater amount of sanity points. If you roll under, you lose less. The number of sanity you lost. Sanity you lost. Oh, no. If you fumble...
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just going to quickly check. I have a feeling if you fumble, you lose the maximum amount of sanity. I have a feeling that's what it is. I'm just going to quickly check.
I'm going to have a look as well. That's a fun... Well, okay, that's really helpful. Ugh. That's reading a tome. And that's for fumbling on taking medication to fix your insanity.
Wait, I think...
Maybe we should make up our own rule for it.
No, I know where it is. I know where it is.
You know where it is?
Yep.
Okay.
It's in a message. That's why. Yeah, you lose the maximum. So
What is the
you
maximum?
lose 8 sanity.
So need to use another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that does mean I'm temporarily insane
And
as
you
well.
rolled a 92 on that, which means you're not.
I'm not temporarily insane.
No,
Ah,
Well, that's good.
you failed the check.
I failed to understand what it meant to have viscera squirted all over my face.
Well, you see, the thing is, basically, the idea is that the smarter you are, the quicker you suddenly make the
more-
links and realize
yeah.
how insignificant you go mad. So
Luckily
you
for
don't
me,
get
even
that.
with my intelligence of 80, or 70 even.
yeah, you still just kind of like, I can't say panic more than anything else, really.
Cool.
So yeah, however, we do have to add a phobia, and what we're going to do is we are going to give you the fear of the dark,
Why not the fear of
Oh,
children?
God.
fear of children.
because everything's
Fear
dark.
of altars that vaporize people.
Because everything's dark. So yeah, you now have a phobia of the dark. So you need to.
Congratulations. You're now petrified half of every day.
Phobias and manias. Yeah.
Where did my other dice go? There it is.
Oh. Cool. Does that add anything? Is that any mechanical effects?
I think basically, if your phobia's coming to play, you're just not as good as stuff, I guess. So like, if you're like trying to shoot at someone and it's dark, that kind of thing.
I imagine RP also comes into it.
Yeah, and RP obviously. But yeah.
See, when anyone ever goes into one of these holes, other than our like whole specialty person, Jenk, it all goes wrong. When he's the only one that goes down, or he goes down first and scouts everything out, it's always fine. God.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Make a pun about. No.
Mm.
you have regained your sight now.
Oh.
But
I've got to turn my torch off so it's dark.
oh,
I think I'm going to dive down to my torch and turn it on in great fear. Yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. They're gone. So, yeah,
So-
you can see again now, but you turned off your flashlight, so it's dark, and you're kind of just like,
Yeah, as I said, I'm diving down onto my flashlight as fast as possible to turn it back on now.
yeah, you do so.
Cool.
And as you turn it on, you bring it up, you see the face again of Walter Corbett staring at you.
Wait, what?
Ah, Walter Corbett. I remember him.
Do you?
Did we ever meet Walter Corbett?
You met his corpse.
Was I there?
You did. You weren't there, but
Ah.
John did.
Okay. That'll be why I don't
Um,
remember it.
But you kind of look away, and then it's gone. It's gone.
Ah, good. Good to know I'm really insane. Right. So,
The others, what are you guys doing? Are you on your way up, or
Yeah, we're following now.
We can't really get out of this little of the pit we're in unless there's two of us, because one of us should probably go back and check on the truck.
Should what? Why?
Well,
Shouldn't we be going and seeing if he's all right?
yeah, no, but like just in general, last time there was a truck that could have evidence, it exploded.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, well I guess we'll go back then. Visit Smith.
Yeah.
you guys make your way past the creepy children, who you notice have slightly moved. You don't remember them moving, but they clearly have. And you find Smith with his flashlight, just like,
Just like what?
you might
Yeah,
want to
you've
look at his
just-
face.
just the screen on. Kind of, he's swinging the flashlight all over the place, and looks like really,
I'm in a corner.
yeah.
Just backed myself into a corner.
How are you doing?
I'm just gonna. No,
That's my question.
no.
Ah,
It's
you're
very
right,
dark
mate.
in here.
Yeah, it is,
What
isn't it?
happened?
It's on the
Another
ground.
child starts to move.
Don't let
Jack.
them on there. Stop them.
Jack, do you still have the Tommy gun?
Yes. Should I gun them down, sir?
No, rugby tackle them, but put the gun
Yeah.
down first. Is what I was going to suggest.
Okay. Well, are we sure?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing him scream as
I'm gonna shout,
he's like
"Stop him."
cradled under feet. Stop him. Okay.
Stop
Alright,
him.
Go for the rugby tackle.
Rugby tackle. You've got the highest strength that we
Okay.
discovered RP wise.
If I don't rugby, I walk over and I put my hand on my shoulder, like, now then, son, stop what
That's
you're
not how
doing."
you rugby tackle.
Yeah, but I
Again, to this extent, kind of when he grabbed him, it was like,
oh, okay. I seem to be being dragged. Help me.
Rugby tackle.
Um,
they're getting quite close to the altar now.
could do with a bit of help over here.
Can I go over
All right,
and
I backhand the child.
It doesn't do anything. They keep walking.
I backhand him again.
They're stepping onto the altar.
Snap out of it.
wait?
Uh,
Are you doing anything?
I'm closing my eyes again.
Well,
Or I'm shining the torch in my eye so everything was nice and bright.
I'm
Dan,
going to
I need
stop
a
him.
decision.
I'm going to stop him from shining a torch in his eyes because that's a
Okay.
terrible idea.
so
What's the doctor doing?
I'm just. Can I hit the child over the head with the butt of the Tommy gun?
Okay, they fall. Kind of like,
I told him to stop. Now look what happens. And I start dragging him over to, people just like, well, that was a bit weird.
well, we're not done yet.
Have I got the torch out of this guy's eyes yet?
Did you knock them as they're getting onto the table? And the noise
I
starts.
think he did. I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So the child falls back off, but their leg is still on the table.
It's in the left leg. I've heard terrible things.
When the
Can
and
I-
you hear the noise again.
I mean, I'm startled by this.
And you're watching this, and you can just see the flesh just liquidate and just.
Fascinating.
Dear God!
This looks like a mob invention.
I have no idea the mob were aliens.
And just there's the skeleton of the foot, and then that goes, and
I
then
just tries, and as soon as he sees this going, like after a bit of shock, tries to drag the child away, but
Yeah,
the leg's
it's-
probably already gone.
the leg is gone. The bottom half of the right leg is gone,
God.
but the rest of the child is alive. I need sanity checks from Jack and Dan.
I don't see this. I've got light in my eyes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to wrestle the torch out of your eyes.
I got 70, so
No,
I
you're
kind
not
of
doing
failed.
Oh dear.
So is it -5 or?
No, I will re-roll. 6. Which means you
So-
need to roll me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence are pretty good at, so.
Yeah, you don't want to do well at
You
this.
don't want to be good at.
Great. Oh yeah, 85. Oh god.
Dan, I need one from you as well.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Sanity.
Sanity.
Oh, right.
Intelligence
Because you
is
can hear it
70,
even if you're not looking.
Oh, that's true.
What was-
27.
Nice. You lose 2 sanity.
Do I lose any 70?
Yeah, you lose 6.
Okay, yeah.
You just didn't
know
go
how.
temporarily insane either.
Oh, sounds fun. The insane doctor. Oh, I should have been German. Ah, wasted opportunity. Alright, -6. 52.
Wait, what?
I should have been German. A German doctor. It would have been perfect.
Would it?
Right.
Yes. Have you done? Could have been Dr. Krieger.
Right.
Toxic Krieger.
Yeah, from Archer.
He's not German though.
Oh yeah, of course he isn't. He just spent some time in Brazil.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. So. Yeah.
Wow.
The child is
I imagine he's in great form right now.
well knocked out, but bleeding.
Try and use your
Shouldn't
medicine.
the wound be cauterized by the
Oh, that's
just horrible laser thing that just?
It
luck.
seems to kind of been, but not entirely.
All right. Well, I don't use my own stuff. I just take some of his clothes and bandage up his leg.
Okay, make me a first aid roll.
That should be good. That's
Bless
it.
you.
Bless you.
Okay. 7. That's a critical success, probably.
Yeah, you do like
Yeah.
you're just in like doctor mode and just like yeah.
So I look towards the altar and just really. Can I know? Is there anything? I examine it. Like, what the hell is this?
It smells of burnt flesh. It just looks like a stone altar.
Smells like a barbecue.
But it does. If anything to go by, it seems that this long line is just gonna slowly go up there unless you.
I start knocking out children with the butt of my Tommy gun.
Aside from potential mental damage you're doing, it does seem to work.
Well, I'm not like hitting
mental
trying to
damage is
break
better than death.
This is true.
It's just getting the entire population of this town over. Oh god. Yeah.
You've crippled
So
the
I was
town
just
for
gonna
generations to
point my torch in my eyes. Just gonna keep on doing that.
Tancred, make me an intelligence roll.
Okie dogs.
Yes,
64. Zoo lane. I failed.
Okay.
You're not doing it. So you've got one guy that's shining a torch into his eyes, and the other guy.
No, I'm
Knocking
trying to get
out
him. I'm
children.
trying to get the torch out of his eyes as we speak.
Oh god.
I feel like I should do a strength check for that, but
No, it's okay. It
What is
takes
that
you a while.
noise, Christian?
Huh? What did you say, Jack?
Is Is anyone else hearing that? Or is
Yeah.
that just me?
No, I was
Hearing
hearing that.
Knocking noise.
A rocking noise.
Your mic just really opened up.
Oh,
Dan,
what?
Hmm.
What?
it takes you a while.
Why are you the Dan? What did I do?
Because I'm speaking to you now.
Oh, right. I thought you were annoyed at me, and I was
No, of course not.
aggravated that
you?
that might be the case. I'm sorry, Ollie. I
It's fine. It's fine.
misjudged the.
It's okay. It takes you quite a while, but you eventually realise that this is probably the room where you came across the man without the insides who then spoke, and so you know how to get out.
Wait, what? This is probably the room where I came across what?
This is the room where John went over and there was or it might have been Jane.
Yeah, they don't know about the guy on the altar. I told them
But
to
they're
stay
not there.
back. No, well, they were in their room, but I told them not to look and to stay back.
Oh, yeah.
the entire time.
But you recognise you have a feeling this is the room that John told you to stay back and not look
Oh, what?
out.
That we found the covet in?
Yeah. The Vicario, the man who was at the insane asylum.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. This is strange. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the good doctor here with the children
Mm-hmm.
because the good doctor is the only one of us who's decently good at medical. Because apparently I'm not allowed to do that anymore. And I'm gonna take Smith. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Smith. I'm going to take him back, and I'm also going to get the keys off of the good doctor as I leave, and I'm going to take him back, and we're going to get out of this hole the way we came in through the school.
You're going all the way back to the school.
You know the way out.
Well, yeah, but the school was near the police station, and I'm going to go back to the police station immediately.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can go out the top way then. That's fine. Jeez.
It's just that, you'd be able to get out there, and then we'd have to track our way back again.
That's fine. Because I know where a ladder is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
Well, we've got nothing to lean the ladder against.
What are you trying to talk? I can't hear you. You're really quiet.
We've got nothing to lean the ladder against. Because it opens up.
The wall. This is the
No.
hole we're in, and there's rope.
Yeah, but it opens up at the bottom, which means that the rope's in the middle, and there's not really a wall to.
No one
lean
told me
against.
that.
Well, no,
Ollie
because
did when he
you-
was describing the hole.
But you didn't know that because you hadn't gone down.
I didn't listen to Ollie though.
Right.
The issue, and
You're-
if I
you're
didn't
still-
hear it, it didn't
You're
happen.
still not that far from the police station now, and the council has a phone, so...
Right, well, we'll go out that way then. I just really want to get to that truck, damn it.
Why do you want the truck so badly?
Because there's evidence, maybe.
I feel like. Never mind.
More importantly,
Maybe
there might be
I'll
Tommy
tell
gun ammunition,
Oh.
and
You-
we can keep.
I feel like I should give the Tommy gun to someone else.
I mean, you're the only one with rifle proficiency, so
Yeah.
True. Yeah, fair enough.
You... yeah, he does. Some clay bridging shooting.
What about my rifle proficiency?
You have a rifle proficiency?
Nope.
Why do you have a rifle proficiency? No.
He doesn't. Anyway, I think Jenk might.
yeah, he does.
Well, he's a shotgun proficiency, but yes, I think.
But they counted as the same.
Yeah,
for the purposes
exactly.
of the game.
So yeah, you pull Smithy up the ramp, and where you think to go is where it is. You pass the peculiar door that you couldn't figure out last time you were down here, past the way that you came around to get to, and you see the stairs which go up, and you climb them, and luckily no one sealed this thing because the manhole was not a manhole, but like the covering still lifts up, and you are in the council gardens as you thought you would be.
Yay.
I'm gonna run into the council building.
You do so.
I'm going to praise the fact that it's light.
Does anyone have a phone?
I know
Um,
they've got a phone. We went there last time.
There's a phone here. Can
Give
we
it to me
help
now,
you?
please.
Oh, okay.
Police business.
Yes,
I have a
fine.
warrant.
The lady hands you your phone. The phone.
Oh man, what's the police number in US? 911. Call them.
I'm going to call 911 as a policeman.
Well, I don't know. Do I have the phone number of the DI or whatever his name was?
I would guess you would know it. Yeah.
Right, fine. I'm gonna call him.
Should we load the
Why
children?
don't you do a luck roll to see if you can remember it?
Should we load the children up onto the trucks?
Just
That's
stay
fine.
down there for
At the
now.
moment, you're just dealing with each other. They've both gone out.
So okay.
Just down there alone
We'll
with a
lie
Tommy
down
gun
I'm
on
and
the
just
a
trying
ground.
to load with a resting, like sitting on like a pile of children with a Tommy gun in one hand.
Oh, did
Oh
we?
yeah, Jack,
wait,
I'm taking my pistol back. How many bullets
wait,
did you fire?
wait.
Oh.
I just want to. Did you have a torch?
No.
I did.
well, I guess we didn't need one.
This is horrible.
Don't worry, if you can always fire your gun into the air and illuminate the room with your muzzle flashes.
The
Just weeping angel style as they come towards me.
Right,
the,
so-
the manhole which you opened does shed a little bit of light up top, so you can like see where there is light, but it is pretty
Okay.
back down here.
Well, I'm gonna phone the detective,
Yeah.
Inspector Sergeant Man. I've forgotten his name.
Just the DI.
Cool.
We call him DID.
It's a few. It takes a while, but eventually picks up. Yes. Hello.
We found the kids.
Tancred, right? Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, Tancred. That's me. I'm Tancred.
What do you mean you found them?
Yeah, we did. If you
All of
could,
them?
yeah, minus
Most of
one.
them.
-1.
Minus
And
one,
like-
maybe more. We're not sure. In any case, if you could send a few people to the school, and there's a truck outside. Make sure there should be at least. Tell them to keep the truck where it is. Don't move it, and send a few into the teachers' administration block and some people to the council offices, please. Relatively sharpish, and by which I mean now, immediately. 10 minutes ago, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll I'll do that. I'll reallocate people from looking on the yeah. I'll do that now. He puts the phone down. Sounded a bit confused, but yeah.
As long as he's doing what I say, that's fine.
Around 10 minutes later, the first a couple of officers arrive. They said there's more on their way. So where do you want us to go?
Follow me. Don't mind Smith. He's having a moment.
Yeah, just staring at the nice blue sky at the moment.
Okay, right. We'll come with you.
I lead them to the manhole bit, and we
Then,
go
you
down.
hear them muttering like, "So it is real."
So what's real?
We heard rumors about there being some strange manhole in the
Well, there is.
council, and there
You look
is.
with your eyes. That's not a rumor.
Well, I think
Unless
they
it
meant
was-
around like the police station about you'd found something, but they're like,
Oh right, yeah. Well, we did. Come in, please. Fast,
Yep,
please.
yep. "Yeah, you all climb back down." They have torches as well,
Okay, that's good.
so they'll put them on.
The good doctor can fill you in, but there's some kids. This tunnel also leads to the school. If you go far enough down, there should be a pit going up in the administration building. There should be a rope half dangling down, but you wouldn't be able to get up. If you go to the doorway, there's also the body of a man who attempted to kill us. He had a Tommy gun. The good doctor has it now.
Okay.
What about the children? Did you
And
mention-
yeah, no, I said the doctor can fill you in on the children. But yeah, no, if you could like take them out pretty sharpish, and also stay away from the altar.
Why are so many of them on the floor unconscious?
Yeah, the good doctor can fill you in.
Okay, well, if you can come with me, Tancred, and show me where this man is, and then we'll deal with the children, me and the doctor.
Cool.
So yeah, one of the officers and Tancred go off to the man in the tunnel. The other officer comes over to you. So, Doc, what do you know what happened?
Well, I don't know.
They were unconscious when I got here.
Yes, someone seems to have done some blunt trauma to the back of these young people's heads. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go see a man about the van. But also, that altar seems to have something a bit.
My God, His leg. What happened?
Well, go in the altar and you'll see. Well, no, don't actually go in the altar. But
You're trying to get our backup killed immediately.
say, do you have a leg of? Do you have any lunch on you? Maybe
I've got a.
any packed lunch?
I guess I have a sandwich.
Do you have a
Right,
hand you're not using?
is-
Or a
is it-
limb?
Is there any chicken or ham or anything in there?
He's got a ham sandwich.
I take a
Probably
slab of the ham and I throw it onto the altar and see if it.
Yeah, is.
Yeah, so now if you see here, and now imagine the leg.
Oh no!
My.
Yeah.
We need to get them out of here now.
Yes,
Why were they doing that?
Don't know. They seem to have been hypnotized or something.
So
Never
you had
seen
to knock
anything
them out for
like
their
it.
safety.
So I'm guessing you knocked them out then.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
Oh, well, whoever knocked them out was a hero. They saved their lives.
he was. Yes.
I'm sure you. Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do if it stopped them from doing that.
Yes.
Do you know how
And of
many
course, if
already
they-
walked on it?
Well, I know one did. Well, it looks like it after the reaction of one of my comrades that came down. But apart from that, you can see this guy's leg kind of made it halfway, but I don't know. If anyone's missing, they've probably been vaporized, that you should inform their families that their children are now dead.
Stiff upper lip and all that.
Oh. Okay, well, we'd better start trying to take them out of here then.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
You're not there.
All right, sorry.
You've just got the other guy. You kind of show the body.
Yeah. They're a teamster, or they were a teamster, rather. We interviewed them about the death of the
Other teamster.
other teamster, Mr. Elliot.
Jacob Elliott. Yeah.
Mr. Jacob Elliot. He was one of his colleagues.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. The two perchance could be connected, but you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's basically that. He did attempt to kill us with a Tommy gun.
Yeah, no, I can.
It was self-defense.
Yeah.
We checked the body. There was no identification, but I do recognize the fellow. We were at the Teamsters employment place
Yesterday.
recently.
Right. Well,
Do you know if our compatriots rather might have arrived at the
I
school
reckon
yet?
by now at least a couple will have done.
Did you have a car?
Yeah, we had a car.
Do
They
you-
would have had a car probably.
Do you mind if we leave the situation here in your capable hands and attempt to use this car to head to the school?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We should be fine. There should be a couple of officers nearly here now. So.
Cool. We'll direct them down here on our way out. Stay away from the altar. Don't let the kids near the altar. Don't let anyone near the altar. Full stop.
Okay.
And take them out. And you might need to administer first aid, but I think our good doctor's has already done some of that. So
Right. Okay. Thanks, Tank.
it's not my name, but okay.
Yes, you head off back to the others. A
I want
couple
to win
more officers.
Shice Cop for getting here.
A couple more doctors, not doctors, officers have already started to come down. You can see. And yeah, you and the good doctor go out, find John, and I think maybe Tancred drives because John's still in a bit of a state.
I've also got driving skill.
Mhm.
I've undergone police train driving.
Train driving.
Train driving, yes. And also car driving.
Yeah, so you guys drive back to the school. The truck is indeed still there.
Oh man, I'm also a pilot. All right, are there any
And
police
there's
officers
a
around the
couple of
truck?
officers standing by, looking a bit perplexed as to why it's there.
Well, the driver had a gun and tried to kill us. You should be able to see the bullet shells or casings in the
Yeah,
area.
no. Do you know why?
Well, no.
Probably the same reason that all of the children wanted to kill themselves.
Oh yeah, and also on that topic, if you could, I'm not sure if some of our fellows are already there, but if you could head to the administration building, there should be a hole in it.
There's already
Uh,
someone there, yeah.
Don't go down. I probably should have told him that, but yeah, don't go down that really. That would be a bad move.
Right.
But if you could just help us search the trunk. If you could search the cabin real quick,
Already done that.
specifically the floor. Was there anything there?
There's lots of bullet casings from some kind of rifle, it seems.
Yeah. No. Are they of the caliber that the gun my good doctor friend is carrying could possibly use?
I'm no firearms expert, but I reckon so, yeah.
You're a police officer.
In American.
Actually, yeah, no, I guess you aren't a firearms expert. I mean, seriousness. Were there anything, like any identification for who the driver? Well, we know who the driver was, but anything else? Any keys? Any nothing?
The keys are still in the car.
Well, other than the ones we've got, presumably.
Yes.
Could we?
Different key, house keys, maybe? I'm not sure.
The house keys are in the car.
He left the house keys in the ignition. Yeah, if we could have those, that would be ideal.
Yep. Yeah, and we'll get the
Was he
vehicle.
transporting anything in the back?
No, it's empty, which is really odd.
If it would be possible to impound
Yep.
this truck in the station by any chance?
We don't have space in the station, but we've got space in like the holding.
Well, yeah, if we could do that there indefinitely, for the record. We
Yep.
kind of need to go see the Teamsters boss again. If we could have, I don't know, maybe some backup, that would be nice.
Yeah, we can sort that.
Good.
I think the DIO did want to see you guys before we did anything else, though.
Yeah,
from what
no,
happened.
I kind of wanted to see him before we did anything else. So let's head to the station in the police car that we totally didn't commandeer.
Yep, let's do it.
I don't know what our rank is in the force, but
Oh, I'm a sergeant.
I'm a doctor.
like, I'm an info specialist. This doesn't really mean anything to me.
No. You get back to the station, and the DI is waiting for you outside. What on earth happened?
Have you heard any news? Yeah.
Not really much more than you told me.
Okay. Well,
The mob have invented some kind of weird device.
ignore the doctor. Essentially, well, we found the missing children, -1.
-1.
And
Well,
1 1/8.
well, -1 and -1's leg. In all honesty,
A leg. How did?
well, there was an altar, and it seems to kill things that are on top of it. In short, our good friend John Smith, can attest to that. I'm sure.
You've come around a bit now, John. You're
Oh,
a bit better now.
Oh.
It's light, and you've had like a good 10 minutes. So
good 10 minutes. That's all I need.
well, then you can speak now. You're not like
Oh God, boss, sir, that was horrible. I couldn't see. I was blinded by the light, but I felt it. I felt the warm splatter on me.
Let's hope the child didn't feel it.
yes. That's why would they be? How did they get down? I don't.
Well, there was a hole in the school office
I
block.
know, so you said, but how did they get down there? There were no ropes until you put yours there.
Well,
It's the Dark Man, sir. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the Dark Man. It could be anyone else.
Dark man.
there was something about one, such a fellow described as such, in the house of a Mr. Elliot. You mentioned being coerced by one.
Right. Okay.
Not sure who it might be at this stage. Honestly, it could be an alias of some description.
It could be. I'll have people looking into that.
Any mention of a so-called dark man.
Mm-hmm.
The doc's going on about organised crime, but you know, it's
Well,
as good a lead as any.
Wasn't he the guy that Corbett tried to talk to?
yes.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you're just not mentioning that to the.
I didn't know whether Dan remembered that or not.
Vaguely.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, in any case, that's that really. We were going to go to the Teamsters. Oh, yes, we were attacked by a Teamster. And by attacked, I mean he unloaded a machine gun on us.
I meant like a. Oh, okay. Do you? Where is it now?
Or where is he now?
No, where's the gun?
Oh, where is the gun? Well, the good doctor has it, I believe.
I assume you brought the Teamster into custody.
What remains? The Teamster had to be. Well, he was firing at us. It was dark.
I get it.
We responded in kind. There were children in the area. We wanted to make sure they were under no harm.
You put him down like a dog when he was withering in the floor.
We're not going to mention that bit. Thanks, Mr. Doctor. He came at us with a machine gun. In my defense, right, the last one blew himself up because he was still alive when we were talking, and also there were kids in the area that I was trying to like not get killed. So you know,
He was resisting the arrest, of course.
he was resisting arrest.
I had a warrant.
I have a warrant. So yeah, no, his body at the very least is being attended by a officer. There was little identification on him other than the name John, but we recognized him, or at the very least I recognized him from our search of the Teamsters base, which Mr. Elliot was a part of. So there's a connection there.
Indeed, there is. This is getting much more complicated now.
In any case, we were going to try and head there next, and hopefully not alone. Joint to...
I'd have no reason to believe that this would be an entire Teamster operation, as this is heard of a Teamster attacking someone.
Well, the disappearance of Mr. Elliot under suspicious circumstances.
Well, that was very suspicious, but we have no reason to believe that he was attacking or was being attacked.
He mentioned being coerced into doing things.
He did. This is true.
Family being kidnapped.
This is a good point. Though it's
Teamster
strange,
attacked us.
we didn't have any record of his family. It's
Really?
most interesting.
Well,
But yes,
all the more reason to investigate.
yeah. You guys get back onto the Teamsters now, and I'll just try and figure out the other question we've got. Where were all the teachers?
Oh yeah, can I mention that we didn't know where the teachers were?
We forgot about the teachers.
He already seemed to figure that, but that's where we're going to leave it for
Maybe the National Union of Teachers was coordinating with the Teamsters Union. Maybe this is
The
all
name
trade
sounds
union.
so familiar.
Familiar.
Maybe this is-
familiar.
Similar and familiar.
Maybe this is the syndicalists.
It's the mob. No.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
mob trade union.
So, yeah, that was session 6.
I would also
Um,
state I have the utmost respect for the American police force, despite my earlier joke. I'm feeling kind of
Yes,
bad about
me
that
too.
one, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. That was
Yeah,
perhaps
more-
in poor taste.
Mm.
Whoops.
bit more comedic than some of the other APD games, perhaps. However,
Are you kidding? Someone got vaporized in front of us. Nah, mate.
oh yeah, it was dark as well.
It was by far the darkest one we've had.
It was also the
I felt a little bit disgusted, and also my tasteless jokes. Ugh, come on now. I'm better than this. I feel really bad about all the tasteless jokes.
Oh,
I feel really bad. I do apologize.
we've had 2 sessions in quite short proximity there.
No Tom
which
this
was
time,
good,
though.
but no Tom. But we did gain Jack.
We did
Yeah.
gain Jack. Is Jack becoming a permanent fixture?
At least semi-permanent.
Until I die horribly.
I mean, if I die, I already know I want to play as Scheisskopf.
But yeah, in the meantime, thank
You
you.
can be the muscle to my brains.
If someone's watched or in the future, whatever, thank you for watching. And
Or rather,
hopefully
the
we'll
muscle
see
to
you
my education, I guess.
part 7. Bye.
Yay. Part 7? What? Part 6, more like?
This was part 6. Last time was part 5.
No, the last one was part 5. This is part 6.
Yeah, so we'll see them in part 7.
Oh, well, I didn't listen to what you said, so
Okay, bye.
Yes.
bye.